cursed with an addictive personality. Everything I do, I have to do excessively. Give me a taste, I turn into a fiend. It's all or nothing, man, I've got no in between. I'm out of control, I got no accountability. Woe is me, I'm a victim of my own mentality. Straight bent, 7 nights out of the week. I only put the bottle down when it's time to go to sleep. I wake and bake, twist up the whole 8, blow it straight to the face with no thought to the waist. I'm a gluttonous man when I'm sitting in the black, and when I blow it all steady, scheming how to get it back. And tell me why no drink can quench this thirst of mine. It's insatiable. I eat my fill and I'm never full. And I try, Lord, I try, but there's just no escape.
Hello and welcome to another episode of 2Dudes1Show.
This is Don't Pay for Strange here.
Master Chang Ho.
And we have a guest this week. This is
B2the Ryan 069.
Alright. So, a lot of shit happened this past week. Tensions always flare when there's a transition of power, when the world is at war. And when the world is at war, I mean fucking console war, of course. But according to all these dank-ass memes I'm seeing, apparently Trump plays Xbox. So the boss got that going for us. So, got a couple things to talk about tonight. A couple things to go through. But first of all, let's get started on our guest, Brian. How you doing, man?
Doing fine.
So tell us a little about yourself. Where can people find you at, media-wise, social media-wise? And what are you playing?
I'm definitely not what you'd call a big social media type person. I don't really do Facebook much. I pop on and
You're
off.
probably better off that way.
Yeah, I kind of like that lifestyle. Instagram, I'm a foodie, so I do a lot of cooking, and if I do post anything to Instagram, it's usually food or dogs. That right now I'm playing Ark a lot. Ark is one of my favorite games.
I'm hearing Ark's pretty legit.
Yeah, I'm waiting for. You got something to say over there?
No, I've heard nothing but good things about it.
It's not fun playing on the keyboard.
So
stop banging on the fucking table.
I do what I want, motherfucker. I got a question. Like, say your gamer tag. Say your gamer tag again.
B2the Ryan 069.
Okay, what's the 69 for in your gamer tag? Is it your favorite number, or is it stand for something else? I'm not familiar with
personal experience.
Yeah,
it's a fun
something to do with a testicle. Now you're an Xbox guy, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're getting beard compliments already.
Oh, excellent. I thought this was...
That's my boy Dre from Dallas.
I was hoping this was going to be a special beard episode.
Yeah, man.
You got rid of it before
she fucking twisted my arm.
I was going to even bring beard products to, like...
Oh, you're fucking kidding, man.
Yeah, he should
have
told
I'm growing it back.
Yeah, I'll come back when you got...
The difference is, when he grow it out, it looks like a normal person. When you grow it out, you look like you're going to get fucking searched at the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely don't go to the airport. That's for damn sure.
Still got respect for the terrorist beard.
Yeah, I mean, you reap what you sow, and when I have a beard, I look like a Middle Eastern
Andrew said you sold out.
It'll come back, dude. Look at this; it's already coming in. Look, another couple weeks, I'll be back in the game. So anyway, okay, let's find out a little bit more about you. Let's ask some questions.
Great.
When did
Stop banging
you...
on the table.
Yeah.
I'll get them out.
He's
of here.
fidgeting.
To get these all away from me. When did you start gaming? Like, when did you first start gaming? Like, what console? Like, what was your favorite console of all time?
These are some way back questions. I guess my first console I had was a Nintendo 64. Well, I mean, if you're talking TV consoles.
Okay.
Nintendo 64. I was a huge Zelda lover. I mean,
that's what's up.
Ocarina of Time is a classic. So
Ocarina of Time is one of my favorite games of all time, dude. I actually still actively play it on a 3DS.
That's awesome. I would love to go back and play that. Just bring back those childhood memories. It'd be a good old time.
So with that being said, all the Switch shit coming out, is that tickling your fancy? Are you excited for that? Or are you?
Yeah.
You gonna try to get one?
Breath looks good.
Breath of the Wild looks damn good.
It looks really good. So, I mean, I definitely want to play it. I'm one of those people that will wait and see.
Yeah.
So I wait for things to come out, and I like to see reviews before I dump a ton of money into it.
Yeah.
You didn't wait for the Division though, did you?
No, that was all about the Division.
But Division actually, speaking of the Division, they're ready to get the 2.0 update. They may have actually got it by now, but it's the Division is actually a solid fucking game now that they worked everything out.
Yeah, I went back and played it a couple weeks ago, and I had a lot of fun. Like just rediscovering the world that they update constantly. So yeah, that was
definitely. And I got one for you. Okay, like there's a lot of shit in the gaming industry. What do you miss most about the gaming industry that we don't have today, or just gaming in general, not necessarily industry, but as a whole?
That's an easy one. Local multiplayer.
Yeah.
I fucking miss that.
Asses in seats.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
I like having my friends over, drink some beers, and play some Halo.
Well, we still do that around these parts.
We still do that, but because you have the multiple.
We have setups to do that, but
like
we're doing a tour, man.
They don't even have like LAN. You can't even do LAN now.
Yeah.
That's all Wi-Fi. You can do it off of Wi-Fi.
You can do it off Wi-Fi, but come on, I mean like.
Yeah, I remember even like the original Xbox days, and like you said, Halo.
Halo 5 is a good game, but the biggest disappointment is not being able to play with your friends. That's like the signature.
Yeah.
Well, then we're gonna have to come over here one night and all play Halo because we have 1, 2, and then 3 there, all in the same room.
But actually, that's exactly like the thing I miss most about the about gaming nowadays. One of the main reasons I started to do broadcast on Twitch. And even this fucking podcast, like you said, interaction, man, asses in seats.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's all about. And, you're just not getting it anymore. I remember back in the day as a kid, the baddest motherfucker in the neighborhood was that one dude that nobody could beat in Mortal Kombat, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's, I know we get older and shit changes and all that, but you know what I mean?
The part that bothers me is I feel a lot of it is a kind of a money grab because they want everybody to buy the game and everybody to buy the console in order to play. Instead of like, you got the rich kid on the street that gets everything and
right, oh yeah.
And all the friends can come over and play. And
exactly, especially like N64 GoldenEye days, dude, you would always see a pile of fucking BMX bikes.
I'll take it.
And you knew that dude had GoldenEye because he's got 4 or 5 BMX bikes outside his crib.
I'll take an offshoot of what you said about the local gaming, of what I miss most. What I miss most is the party chat, I think, killed the gaming community as a whole. There's no more people talking to each other anymore.
Nobody mics up
No
anymore.
one mics up
Very
anymore.
seldomly.
You can't talk to randoms anymore. I mean, dude, shit talking used to be the best thing about fucking gaming, especially in the Halo 2 days. If you guys played Halo 2 hardcore.
Halo
that's
2
all
was always lit,
I mean, yeah, you had those kids going around, screaming whatever they felt like, racial slur, expletive racial slur. So,
since we already touched on the Division, that is one feature that the Division does have is you can make yourself heard to strangers.
Yeah.
In the dark zone or anything like that.
You do have the option.
If they're mic'd up, though.
No, they'll hear it through their speaker. If they can turn it off if they don't want to hear it.
Right. Andre said the kid that had the power glove was the man whose house you wanted to go hang out with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Can you explain this to me? What the fuck was the power glove?
You trying to play some Nintendo? Sure, man. And he hands you some weak-ass 2-button controller, and he's like, let's go, man.
Yep.
Did that thing work?
Yeah, I never had one. I wasn't like, Twinborn,
I know, I've
brother?
seen it before.
Twinborn's with us? Hell yeah.
Yeah, Twinborn was the one that played with us that one night Halo.
Yeah.
Oh, and I was there with that.
Yeah, so you've met Twinborn indirectly.
Yeah.
So, but moving right along, shout-outs. I do have a couple shout-outs. Nick, don't worry, it's only like fucking 2 of them. Let me see my sheet here, excuse me. First one, and always we're going to keep going back to this, is our buddy Justin. Like I said, still battling his cancer. Here's his donation page. Anybody out there watching, hit the fucking donate button, man. You know what I mean? To the cause. It can't be easy. His mom's a mother of 5. I did get an update. He did have to run back to the hospital. Something about running a fever or some shit like that. But I just seen earlier that apparently they're coming home. So keep an update on that. You can see people are donating already. He's up to $740 to his goal. So, and this is cool, man. Like all these donation pages, like there's a lot of fucked up shit that goes on with like people that don't need it and this and that and this. But this is a good way for the the community to fucking help each other out, man. There's definitely a GoFundMe. Many people close to me have had GoFundMes up, and it's people help.
What is it? I've never seen this specific site before.
Neither have I, but it's the same thing. It's a crowdfunding, but I think this is more of like a...
this one, GoFundMe probably takes like money from.
Yeah, I don't know. They all take their cut or whatever.
That's
I'm
bullshit.
sure, but I mean, I haven't really hopped around on the site other than Justin's page, but yeah, man. I mean, we take things for granted every day. Instead of buying yourself a fucking perk 10, drop $10 on his donation page. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that's our first shout out, and then second shout out, Jabari Clark. Jabari from the council held a shout out to him. He held a Street Fighter tournament over the weekend online, the final bout tournament. I figured, fuck it. You tagged me in it. I seen it. I entered it.
Yeah.
I didn't do really well.
I figured you wouldn't.
I mean, it was a cool environment. It was well ran. It moved along pretty nice for being a 3-day tournament. And the commentary was great. I think that's the hardest thing about trying to broadcast a tournament is get good commentators. But it was a cool environment, man. Jabari and his boys, they're cool. Everybody had a good old time. So, I mean, as far as shout-outs, that's pretty much it. So, I do have a tech item this week. And if you guys were noticing a pattern developing, this doesn't really fit my pattern. But, I was in Toys R Us the other week. I'm just dicking around. And, of course, I'm like a big kid. So, like, I got to go check the Hot Wheels aisle. See if they got any Hot Wheels that I'm looking for. I got to hit the Star Wars. And, Toys R Us by us, they redid it. They got like this kind of like big kid or adult like collector toy aisle now. So I was dicking around and I came across these things and they're called stick bots. So, and I ended up picking these up for Marley and she fucking loves them. And I thought it was pretty cool. It caught my eye. My kid always wants my fucking cell phone watching creepy ass YouTube videos. So I figured if she's gonna be using my phone and try to do this, I want her to get like more interactive rather than just zoning out on a fucking creepy YouTube video.
What do these do? What?
So these are little posable, bendable figures, and what it is, I got the studio set. It was actually on sale at Toys R Us for $15. Oh. So it gives you in the box. You come out and it's a little cardboard stage that's a green screen, or you flip it over to the other side, it's a blue screen. You download a companion app, and then you do like little stop animation films and shit. Okay. With backgrounds and stuff like that. So, it's got a video on it.
So let me ask you. This looks eerily similar to a game. When's Mojang gonna sue these motherfuckers?
Probably soon, because that was the first thing that popped in my mind. So, but
it looks
we'll
like Minecraft characters, like straight up.
But yeah, man, if you got kids, this is not our typical tech item of the week. But for me, like, if you got kids, or even if you're a big kid like me and you like dicking around with shit, like, this is cool. You can definitely make some cool stuff.
If they're moving around and stuff, it's gonna want to be nice.
Stick bots at the beach, stick bots flying through the sky. Stick bots beating zombies, stick bots hoping to get pie. Stick bots in the ocean, stick bots sure know how to dance. Stick bots now in London, stick bots now in France. There's no place you can escape.
And there it is, the little stage, put this on the little stand.
Colors, prizes, twisting, turning.
That's the same set that you got.
So you take a picture and that
brings
comes
the
back
magic of
take a
green
picture,
screen filming to your
or it
fingertips.
comes
Learn more about the new
preloaded.
free animation app in the Studio
And that's
Pro
just when it's
stage
just
at
simple stop
stickbot.com.
animation. But the app works pretty good to where once you you set your figure up, you hit the button to take the picture. So when you move them a little bit, it keeps like a hologram of the previous image, so you can kind of work it out.
So
I've been messing around with it.
See it yeah.
Like, I haven't done any like fucking film festival type shit with it, but
we can
fun,
do some things with this.
Yeah, you can. That's what I'm saying. When you can play with the kids, and when the kids go to bed, you can make fucking stick bot porn or something. Whatever floats your
We need a new genre of porn.
Well, they're coming up with new genres of that like every fucking day. Before we go further, I will say some notable releases in the past week and a half, at least for me. Resident Evil 7, obviously, we're going to touch on that in a little bit. Tales of Berseria, PS4, Bandai Namco. Dragon Quest 8 came to 3DS. Kingdom Hearts 2.8 to PS4. Power Rangers Mega Battle released, which actually, it's the only disappointment I had on Mega Battle. No online multiplayer. I'm a fan of the original series, so there's all kind of shit. Twinborn said Cornhub. Gaming Cornhub. So, and then no other releases I really want to talk about. Gravity Rush That came out, right? Gravity Rush?
Yeah,
Gravity Rush is out. It looks cool as fuck. It looks amazing, but I've never really got into the Gravity Rush game. So
since we're doing game releases and we're sort of still in the family-friendly section of the show, for any Pokemon fans, a new game came out today.
Did it?
Yep, it was kind of a little quieter than Pokemon Go. There was no hype behind it.
Is that like is that the capture the camera one?
No,
I saw something.
It's called Pokemon Duels. It's kind of like Clash Royale meets a board game with Pokemon. It's not bad. I only played for about maybe 20 minutes before I came here just to check it out. But I was kind of looking at some new stuff coming out, and it came out.
Yeah, I think I did
today.
see somebody in my newsfeed on Facebook or something. I think something popped up about Pokemon.
Yeah, I haven't really fucked with it much.
That slipped under the fucking radar, man.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
I haven't really messed with it much, but more about that
so
later.
Is it a free app?
It is free. In-app purchases, yeah, but you can complete the story. There's like a story mode or a single player mode that you can complete without any purchases.
That's what's up.
And there is it looks like there is some multiplayer.
Okay.
But
I'm definitely have to check that out.
Yeah, it's interesting, at least in the beginning stages. I don't know how it gets, but they have the Pokemon evolutions. They have some of the first gen and second gen Pokemon in it already. So it's kind of neat.
I'm sure it's third party, right? Third party developer.
Didn't look into
kind of
that.
like Pokemon Go.
I'm
sure it is, but regardless of if it's Nintendo themselves or a third party developer, if it's got a fucking Pokemon or a Nintendo license rather, but actually I do think Pokemon is I think it's like a separate entity of Nintendo, isn't it?
This is
Pokemon
the Pokemon company.
Yeah, it is a separate entity.
Yeah.
So, but whether
kind of. Because what it is
for tax purposes.
What it is it's Game Freak, Nintendo,
Niantic.
No, not Niantic. That was just for that one game. That was for Go.
Okay.
It was Game Freak. There's another company and Nintendo. 3 companies make up the Pokemon whatever the company. And they split revenue 33% each way.
Well, that's not bad. But
either way, it's kind of like it's like a figure game. So like that you have these little figures that you upgrade and stuff like that.
But either way, if it's licensed Pokemon or licensed Nintendo, it's going to have some quality to it.
Yeah.
At least we hope.
How far do we want to stretch? How far do we want to stretch this? U.S. Canada only, or do we want to stretch this to Mexico?
Yeah, U.S. Canada only. They're building a wall down there, so I don't know. Shipping, it might cost a little extra to ship shit to Mexico.
We just throw it over the wall.
So, yes. Vámonos! So
we're all gonna die.
So what do you got? You got anything for us, Strange? I got a bunch of shit, and rather than me like
you go ahead,
you
go ahead and keep it going, because I'm trying to enter this, so this is done before we end this.
So for our viewers, Resident Evil 7 came out. There was some early access yesterday, released today. Anybody a fan of Resident Evil?
No.
Ever play a Resident Evil game?
I have, yes. I didn't like it.
Them.
Do you enjoy the Resident Evil games?
No.
Well, that's you, though. Do you enjoy Resident Evil?
Not a big fan.
What was the last Resident Evil you played?
2?
2? On PS1 or one of the ports?
It must have been PS1.
PS1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine was 5.
It was a while back.
Okay.
I'm sure it's gotten better since, but...
Yeah, and that's the one thing that got me. I think I played 1, 2, and then I think Nemesis was 3, maybe? Yeah. I played 1, 2, and Nemesis, and then I dabbled in 4. I didn't finish it, but I played it. But for me, the timeline and then the whole movie thing, it got too fucking confusing and, out of order. So I kind of lost interest in it over the years. Plus, it was the same old, third person with the clunky ass controls. It kind of got old after a while as gaming industry progressed. But Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, it's the ass backwards in Japan. Original Resident Evil dropped in '96 in Japan, known as Biohazard. When they brought it over to the U.S., they had to change the name because they were worried about the, I don't know if you ever heard of the band Biohazard, kind of like early 90s fucking metal grunge band.
Sounds fitting.
And then some other shit was going on. They decided it wouldn't be good, so changed it to Resident Evil. Resident Evil is one of the most successful franchises in gaming history. Collectively, the series selling around 64 million. I touched on the timeline. You know, way too out of order for me. I lost interest.
Do you know what the number one? Oh, I will. No, never mind. No, well,
don't be giving us none of these alternatives.
This is the strange fact of the day.
Do you?
Right.
Okay. Do you? Well, it's not the number one. Do you know what the number one selling exclusive all time is?
All time exclusive Wii Sports?
No. Like no, as a series.
Oh, a series. You said game wise.
As a series. I'm sure as a series wise, if we did multiplayer, it was probably Madden would be the number one seller of all time.
I don't know. I would say, just to take a wild fucking guess, probably Grand Theft Auto.
Gran Turismo.
Halo?
Exclusive. Like
exclusive.
Halo might be up there.
It's Gran Turismo.
Gran
By
Turismo?
a lot.
Yeah. For a while, Gran Turismo was the bee's knees. Like, that was the only, like, simulation experience you could have.
True, so, and I guess that came across a couple of generations of consoles, too.
Yeah, that's dating back to, like,
PS1,
97, maybe, the original Gran Turismo. But anyway, this Resident Evil happens 4 years after Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6, many thought that it went too far outside of what made the series special. It actually had a lot of, like, bioterrorism and shit like that. I didn't play the game. This is just what I was able to read and find out on the web. But 7, you got an all-new protagonist named Ethan. He's not your typical Resident Evil character. He's just like a regular dude. His wife goes missing. Following the fucking trail to find his wife, he finds this derelict mansion belonging to the Baker family, which are apparently some twisted fucks. First-person mode.
So that's a really mellow name for
the Bakers. Like, they sound like nice people.
And Ethan.
And yeah, so it just sounds like white picket fences, like like mid-50s America, like everything's good.
All the other games are like
but
Damien and Lucifer, and then you have Ethan.
So they switched it to. Have you seen much of the new Resident Evil?
Mm-mm.
So they switched it to first person.
Okay.
They got an all-new game engine. Capcom does. They're calling it the RE engine.
No, it was always third person before.
Yeah, it was always third person before, but now the new RE engine is full VR support. I haven't had a chance to get a try to VR. I would like to. If any of you fuckers, that I know, if any of you fuckers that I know have a VR set, hit me up, dude, and let's play some Resident Evil.
Oh, I have a VR set for my phone, but not for my console.
So,
wait, what do you have a VR headset for?
For the Samsung.
Now, a lot of people are kind of downplaying the first person and said it was just like a gimmick for VR. The producer claims the first person mode was decided way before they even thought of the VR support. Personally, I think it's bullshit, but the VR support works out. I must say, I picked it up last night, early access to GameStop. I got about 2 hours into it. And the RE engine, it looks fucking amazing. This game looks fucking tight. Now, I am playing on a PS Pro and a 4K set. But, I mean, the game, I'm enjoying it. It's fucking spooky. I'm not playing it alone. I'm making my girlfriend play it with me. I can't, dude. I can't. And it was actually, I haven't been this spooked playing a game since I was a kid playing Clock Tower on the original fucking PlayStation.
That was a spooky game.
That was a spooky ass game. Like, I showed my girl, she was like, "What the fuck is Clock Tower?" So I brought up like the Scissor Man, like when he come out in the office fucking building or whatever in like the first act, and she's like, "That's not even scary." I was like, "No, you don't understand." Like I was like fucking 11 years old when I was playing this shit. And it just spooked the shit out of me. I played Resident Evil 1, 2 religiously. Touched in a Nemesis, but the Clock Tower, I wasn't spooked by those games. Clock Tower spooked the fuck out of me.
Like Slender Man when you were 14, 15 years old.
Exactly, man.
That was a scary ass game. Terrible graphics, but it's a really scary game.
Yeah. So also notable, it is available PC, Xbox, PS4. Though they are reporting that the Windows 10 port of this game is having severe issues. So. If you guys are watching the video, you're on the fence about fucking Resident Evil. Do you want to get it on PC or your console? I'd probably steer towards your console until they get this fucking PC shit straightened out. So, But it is the first Xbox. It is the first multi-platform game to go on Xbox Play Anywhere. So that's pretty big. If you're about the console wars, everybody's yapping about that on the Xbox side. But
what else is? I think there's a bunch of games coming out for the Play Anywhere come February.
Yeah, they are.
A whole list.
Yeah, and
I don't have that in front of me, but
yeah, and we'll probably touch on that here soon. But the Play Anywhere is going to be a big thing. Don't Pay for Strange here believes there's some sort of conspiracy to kill the physical game copies again.
I think they should.
And then basically,
that ain't a conspiracy.
And
that's
then
just
that
what they
Xbox,
need to do.
and it makes sense. And that Microsoft is going to move to basically like Xbox Live is going to be like a everywhere kind of fucking deal. It's going to be as many fucking devices as it can be.
I could see that turning in even the way Microsoft operates. It could even turn into a social media hub.
Exactly.
Like Instagram,
and even
or
that,
Facebook,
like
just gamers only type of thing.
And a lot of Steam people are getting upset on all these games that are coming to Play Anywhere and shit like that.
That's because they're gonna take over Steam.
So, but like I said, I got about 2 hours into it. I'm thoroughly enjoying the fucking game, and the best part about the game so far, like I said, I'm only like 2 hours in, but this game engine, they're gonna be able to do some pretty cool shit with this RE game engine outside of the Resident Evil series.
I don't really know anything about the.
It's got a load of fucking potential.
Is that what they use for Street Fighter?
No, that's Unreal 4.
No.
This is all new. This is the first game on this engine.
Are they gonna use it for everything?
They ought to use it for more than Resident Evil because just from what I've seen, like, and in your spare time, if you guys got some spare time, look at some HD game footage of this stuff. It's pretty legit. It looks pretty good, especially the cutscenes and the cinematics. Fucking on point. I was gonna stream it last night, but when I went to get it and I came back, me and Rita had some friends over, so I didn't really want to stream it because it was like too much to set up and all this shit with everybody there. But even everybody that was watching
You guys swinging now?
No. James and his girl were over, and then Francesca and Otto, and then the kids, of course. So, but even all them guys, they were like, damn, this shit looks like good. Like, really fucking good. So, I'm definitely excited to see more of what Capcom plans to do with this RE engine. So, Strange.
Yes.
Anything you want to talk about? So I could go on and on and on.
I'm trying.
Oh, I had a fucking Resident Evil image too. And
Yeah.
I didn't bring
Sorry guys, I'm trying to set up our next giveaway.
In case you missed it.
Trying to set up our next giveaway so it goes live in the next day or so. So
right,
we can talk about that.
Me and Brian got this shit. So
no, well let's I can talk about something. I mean, this ain't going nowhere. Well, what
you want to talk about? We might as well bring it up. Everybody's fucking talking about it. Okay.
Are we talking about the Scorpio?
The Scorpio. We might as well. It's like the elephant in the fucking room. Everybody's bitching about it, talking about it. Now we'll say
you got to teach me about it because I'm happy with my.
There really isn't much.
I already had kind of like a mention because especially in the social media and shit, everybody's ripping Phil Spencer right now.
I'm sure they are.
Even the Xbox guys are ripping Phil Spencer right now. We beg. Give us some exclusives. Well, not we. I mean. Jabari did call me a bot, but I don't really consider myself a bot. I'm not fighting for
Okay, let's.
But
I'm gonna hold on. Let me cut you off here. I'm gonna cut you off. You've been talking. You've had the whole fucking. You've had the stage. You're going on and on here. So let me get in here a little bit.
I thought you was working on
about that whole exclusive thing. Let's be real for a second. If you're a PlayStation guy, Xbox this generation has more AAA exclusives than PlayStation. It's not even fucking close. So you guys need to. You guys no.
No, that's what I'm agreeing with you. Japanese handout games are not fucking AAA exclusives.
So Xbox,
and you shouldn't be proud of. You shouldn't be comparing
Gravity Rush 2,
Gravity Rush, and this.
The Forza.
I don't even know any. Yeah, well, Gravity Rush to Forza. I don't want to see fucking comparisons of fucking Halo 5. One dude on fucking Bang Bang even in a troll post, he was like, and put Halo 5 next to a fucking No, he put it next to Yakuza afterwards, but You know, what the fuck did he compare it to? And I was like, for real, dude, they're not even the same genre. First, he wanted to compare Mario Kart fucking 8 sales to Forza. For one, Mario Kart 8's not a racing simulator, okay? And Mario Kart appeals to a larger audience than a fucking racing simulation does.
Right.
So, of course, Mario Kart's going to outsell it. So, you know, let's compare apples to apples, like if we're going to do some comparisons. But, you know, when it comes down to it, I don't give a fuck about what's selling this or what's selling that. If I enjoy the game, I'm going to fucking play it. I'm not a fucking peasant. If the game's on a console that I don't have and I want to play the game, I'm going to go buy the console to play the game. So, but anyway, Phil Spencer, the Xbox have been begging and pleading for them exclusives, especially we lost Scalebound on the Xbox side.
Oh, that does look good.
And it did look good.
It did look good.
It got canceled,
it got
brother.
Canned.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't
it
hear
got
about
shit
that.
canned. So,
They were taking too long on the development. Right. They started in 2013. They told them it wasn't going to be done until like 2019. So
right.
Microsoft just said, "Fuck this."
And then last week,
Damn.
was it last week or the week before? I think it was Spencer himself came out and said that he's not sure if they're going to show any Scorpio updates at E3 or not. So automatically everybody says, "Oh, they're behind schedule and this and that and this." So the other day, Spencer announces that he's finally had a hands-on with Scorpio. You know, he finally had a hands-on game experience on the Scorpio. He ensured that the project is running on schedule and everything's up to par. He said it was great. He's got great games coming for it. Blah, blah, blah. So just today, was it today or yesterday, Digital Foundry?
It was today.
Okay, so today, some guy from Digital Foundry dropped some leaks, some rumors.
I think it was their head guy.
Was it their head guy?
Whoever their head.
Yeah, I was busy at the shop
the
today.
HNIC. It was their HNIC.
The HNIC of Digital Foundry apparently has these Scorpio specs. Now they're just rumors, and it's shit that we've pretty much already heard. Strange, you've got more specifics than I do. I skimmed through what I could while on the clock, and 6 teraflops. GPU.
Basically, the thing that got everyone going was the CPU.
The CPU,
because they said they're going with the
well, it looked
Jaguar core.
Well, and that's
overclocked Jaguar cores.
And he also claimed that it's going to be much as the same as the PS Pro. It's just checkerboarding.
But here's the thing here's the big difference between the two of them. Their memory bandwidth. That's the big difference between the two consoles.
And there's
I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make, but it's huge. It's like over 1,000.
Yeah. Now the bandwidth, memory bandwidth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge difference.
So, but they're saying more than likely a Vega, the new Vega.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Like I'm not understanding this video.
Well, that's what you're saying, because apparently, from what you're telling me,
Vega's supposed to be designed to be very, very compatible with their new CPU, which is the Ryzen. They're supposed to play off each other. They're supposed to be optimized for each other. So if you're
can the Jaguar run this new Vega?
I wouldn't see why it couldn't, but it wouldn't be what it needs to be.
Okay,
and
yeah.
It's not going to be optimized as good. I mean, it's a custom Jaguar optimized for
everybody
Vega.
in the Xbox community keeps throwing around is true 4K gaming.
Okay, well let me. True 4K gaming. Like you said,
to me, that means
said to me earlier,
60 frames.
You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it unless you have that fucking thing. And there's no way they're gonna make a Scorpio that fuck. It's not gonna be that big. You're not gonna have a console. If we go to the store and try to buy that motherfucker for $400, they're gonna laugh at you.
The Digital Foundry guy didn't he leak that apparently it's a Jaguar 8-core upclock.
That's what I said.
An upclock Jaguar 8-core, you're not gonna get.
Oh, it's still gonna bottleneck no matter how good it's optimized.
The Jaguar may be capable of doing it. It is going to bottleneck. When you're talking about true 4K, what are we talking about when we're talking true 4K? You're talking about 60 frames, 2160.
When we talk about true 4K, what you want to have for true 4K and gaming is different for, obviously, videos and gaming is different. You want to have PC textures, which is basically 4K textures. The graphical
4K
fidelity is a fucking lot better than what we have now. On top of that, you want to run... See, I can't... Even with what I have right now, I can't run 60 frames per second. So you want to hit at least like in the 40 to 50 range if you have one single GPU.
Right.
And then
but
some games you can.
Because first of all, we're talking about consoles, okay? We're talking about...
But here's the reason why everyone thought it was possible. It was because consoles are usually optimized. When they put everything in a console, it's optimized to run together. A computer, I'm just taking apart from here. I'm taking apart from here, so you can get more performance out of a console than you can about a rig.
Computers are built to do a lot more than just a console is.
Right.
Well, it's basically when you're playing a game, the GPU's doing a lot more with all these screens I'm running in the background and everything. The GPU, really, honestly, we're probably only using like 3 or 4 teraflops in my 10 teraflop GPU for gaming. It's doing all kinds of shit. It's not optimized to run the game. It's running all these scripts and everything. It's just with console, it's just basically plays the game, runs the dash.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So you should be able to push a lot more out of a console than you can my gaming rig. So that's why they said, well, we only need 6 teraflops to push 4K. But they're going to need a CPU that can be compatible with the 6 teraflop GPU.
Right.
But I don't know if they're going to put a fucking 8-cell processor basically that we've been using for the last 10 years. I don't think it's going to play off well together. It's going to do shit that it shouldn't be doing.
Now, are you against dynamic resolutions? I.e., like
checkerboarding.
Checkerboarding. Are you against it?
I'm not against it. I just
Everybody, social media wise, they're all fucking. When the PS4 Pro was announced that it was going to use checkerboarding, and
I'm
lost
against
their shit. People on the other side of the fence, the Xbox guys, are all
what they need to do.
It's not bad, okay? Because checkerboarding, okay. If I'm a gamer,
it is bad on the PS4 Pro. It's terrible.
It's okay. Checkerboarding is not bad for one main reason.
Can I explain why it's bad though? Before you think your main reason?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so you're checkerboarding, right?
Yeah.
On the PS4 Pro. You're getting
checkerboarding on the Scorpio
you're basically getting
too, apparently.
Oh yeah, apparently. But basically you're getting 2K. Okay. But no, well that's where I'm saying it's different.
At times.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm saying it's different between the Scorpio and the Pro. The Pro when you're checkerboarding to get this better resolution. But in order to get that better resolution, you're sacrificing frame rates.
You are.
So that's why checkerboarding. If you can't run a game on your system at 1080p, 60 frames per second, or at least try to, or you don't have a setting that can do that, then you probably shouldn't be trying to reach 4K or even trying to get to 4K.
Upscaling,
the frame rate's more
really
important.
It's the frame rate is more important. That's why, you take a game like Halo 5.
It's 60
the
frames.
Ponies, the PS4 guys. They always fucking bitch that it's not 1080.
It's like 800p dynamic or something.
Right. But see, it's a dynamic resolution. It's putting GPU priority to frame rate. So, me, do I want the fucking max resolution? Yeah, that's kind of cool. But I'd rather have 60 frames per second. Especially if I'm playing a shooter or something like that.
Right, or milliseconds matter.
Right.
Your
and
Twitch
now,
name's Master Chain.
Yeah, you'll constantly hear people badmouth fucking Halo 5 for its dynamic resolution, but these are just assholes in the fucking gaming community.
I mean,
throughout the industry, the fucking dynamic resolution system that Halo 5 has is regarded as like one of the best in the industry. Some even call it the gold standard fucking dynamic resolution. No, we're not getting full 1080p in Halo 5, but do we really need it? It looks damn fine to me. I'm not bitching about the way fucking Halo looks. It looks and plays like a fucking Halo game, but it's prioritized towards frame rate.
The problem is the PC is getting, but like back when gaming was at its peak, like the 360 PS3 days when it first started off, gaming and rigs were kind of close to each other. They were similar. Like the 360 looked just as good as a PC. Now it's really not even close anymore.
Right.
Like the PC steps ahead of what we get on the console, and that's why people are bitching.
You're also paying.
You are paying a lot more.
That's why you get the better.
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
What AMD's doing right now, you don't have to pay a lot for it. you can build what I built now. If you get the new AMD stuff that's coming out, you can
be...
probably build what I just built for like $3,000, probably for like $1,500-$1,600.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's getting cheaper. It's still a lot of money.
It's still $1,500-$1,600 opposed to $300 for a console.
And at that point, I mean, look where we're at. We got a $3,000 rig here, but yet OBS crashes all the fucking time.
That's Windows, but
and then like, do you really want to like look at the Resident Evil guys? If you're a hardcore Resident Evil fan and you're a PC gamer, you've been waiting for this game to come out for a fucking hot minute. Then you go and get it, and it doesn't even fucking run right because it's fucking crashing on Windows. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, it's double-edged sword. But Digital Foundry also said that we're probably not likely to see anything at E3 as far as Scorpio updates.
I think Digital Foundry is damage controlling for PlayStation again. So that's what I'm gonna say.
Right now, you said Digital Foundry.
They're pro PlayStation. At least the CEO has. He's came out in interviews and he said it. So
he doesn't like Microsoft.
But this is the site now that they won't like when it comes to facts.
They're pretty much credible.
They're credible. When it comes to facts, though, like this is just going off of rumors or something, some kind of sheet of paper they saw in July. Usually they're right on their speculation or whatever. But this was in July. I mean, what is it now? November, December?
It's January.
It's fucking January. I don't even know where the fuck I am. I mean, stuff could have changed. This was a white paper that Microsoft gave out to the developers a while back. So This is July. So stuff could have changed.
But then again, I mean, if developers are getting their hands on it,
they're just getting their dev kits now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, if the dev kits are getting out there,
somebody's
going to run their fucking mouth.
Yeah, we're going to know soon for sure.
Nobody's going to keep their mouth shut.
But he said in the interview, this is from July. So, I mean, like, I don't even know why they went with it. I don't know why it took them so long to
I honestly don't think we're going to see much at E3, if anything. I really don't think
E3 is going to be all Scorpio.
I don't think so. I think maybe they'll showcase some games that may be really based for the Scorpio. But we're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna do it because I think Microsoft is gonna have their own fucking thing and try to go over the top.
But it's gonna. If they do that, it's gonna be before E3. It's not
with PSX really not being so hot, the only thing that really made PSX hot was they were having the Capcom Cup at the same fucking time. And then after that shit show of a fucking reveal that Nintendo did the other week.
Do you need to watch that?
I'm thinking they're
you have to watch some of it because it was you would be like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like,
yeah.
It was like, well, why would they were presenting this to like the world at the same time, but if you're presenting to Europe and you're presenting to Asia, all the money's here and Europe. It's not really in Asia anymore. Why the fuck would you do? Why would they do the thing in Japan with all Japanese people? Like Europeans, Europeans speak English now. It might not be their first language, but they're more in tune with us than they are Japan. They're like going off the wall doing some crazy shit.
I said it last week on the podcast, man. The guys that they had do this presentation, I don't think they've ever left.
They're out of touch, dude.
In their life.
These
dudes are still like.
I gotta switch news or switch that. So remember how you've been talking about that update fee or whatever?
Yeah. That basically they had confirmed that for the backwards compatible games,
NES
it would require a
regular Nintendo is an
update.
No, I heard it's not even an update fee. I heard you're gonna have to rebuy it completely. That's the update fee.
What, for the Wii?
No, your library doesn't carry over at all.
You're fucking kid. Well, I didn't think it would because they are having like this is a completely new online service.
Well, this is okay. So,
and they've killed the Wii U. The Breath of the Wild is officially going to be the last game for the Wii U.
So I've been thinking for the last few days about this whole Nintendo thing, this crazy shit. And why don't they give us a more powerful system? Why don't they give us a traditional system? You know what I think?
Really
No. You know what I think it is?
What's
It has
that?
nothing to do with what they have to do and what they don't have to do anymore. It's because they don't want to create a real online infrastructure.
Probably not.
That's it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Because they keep giving us these gimmicks. Their servers are shit.
Their servers are dog shit.
So what they're doing is they're trying to get around it. They're doing it through an app.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they're trying to get around. Yeah, they're doing their online services like their chat and everything. They're doing it through an app on your phone. So you're going to connect
the system itself.
Yeah. They're trying to get around They're trying to get around their whole creating online. Like, they don't want to buy the, I guess,
Server
satellites and
capacity,
servers. They don't want to buy them.
They don't want to maintain the servers.
No, they don't. And that's why I think this might be it for Nintendo.
Well,
but like we touched on earlier, if every other console is getting away from local multiplayer and they're the only one that has local multiplayer,
that's going to carry some weight.
they're gonna get something out of there.
But I will say, since we're going back on Nintendo, a lot of the industry insiders that went to some of these hands-on events, I got the Scorpio up on there. So
watch me eat a sandwich.
yeah, but a lot of the industry insiders and just general people that got their hands on a Nintendo Switch at some of these live events they've been doing, they're getting good feedback.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are saying they're surprised just by the Switch in general, and that a lot of them are also saying that it does it seems like it has a lot of potential.
Well, the Scorpio thing.
What's the price point on the Switch? Is it
300.
It's gonna be about the same as everything else.
300.
Yeah.
300 until Trump implements his console tax.
Yeah. So the Scorpio thing. Now, here's what's going to be the problem. If this is true, of what Digital Founder's saying about it, Microsoft came out and said, we're going to run Xbox. They said, we're not going to have any compromises. We're going to run this 4K native. And everyone was trying to figure out what that meant, why they said no compromises. The issue is going to be, if they come out and start running their fucking games checkerboard, they're going to get fucking trashed.
They are going to get trashed.
They're going to get...
But
and
see,
rightfully
and
so.
here's
They
the same
deserve
thing.
it. They deserve
now,
it.
I can understand it to an extent. I mean, as a business-wise, and PlayStation did it first, obviously, because the pros out. They're not allowing exclusive content to the new console.
Yeah, I get that, but let me ask you something. If we could have, let's say this does have this 8-cell piece of shit.
The Jaguar.
Let's say it has a Jaguar again. Let's say they could have put Ryzen in it, but that would have cost $4.99 or $5.99. As a gamer, would you rather have them did a $399 console with the Jaguar, or would you rather have paid the $600 or $500 for the actual Ryzen?
I'd rather pay the $5 or $6. I paid $500 for the fucking original Xbox One.
That's what they're Microsoft, and I think they came to the conclusion after this gen.
Well, that's my point. I'd rather pay the couple extra $100 and not have to worry about it. Like, the thing that pisses me off more than anything is this mid-generation bullshit.
Oh, I'm not. Well, here's my thing. Then Microsoft, here's what they're doing, and this is why I think they're doing it this way. They put this $500 price point out with the Xbox One, with the Kinect.
Yeah,
they're thinking 500 is probably too much for a console because no one bought their shit right away, and honestly, it had nothing to do with the price of it. It was because the Kinect wasn't.
We were still in the recession.
Yeah. Oh no, the Kinect wasn't like
niggas was broke. We just didn't have it.
Okay. Well.
Bought mine with my tax refund.
I thought you stole yours.
What? I didn't steal nothing.
You always steal.
Why do I steal?
Batteries and stuff.
No. I didn't steal an Xbox.
I bought mine off the back of a truck from a GameStop manager.
Did you?
Yep.
What?
Yep. $280.
You shitting me.
With the Kinect and everything. 3 months after it came out.
That's baller, dude. You stole yours.
Yeah.
Talking about I stole mine. This motherfucker stole his.
We stole his pros though.
Right? We stole the pros.
Yeah. 14. What? Mine was 40. Yours was $14.
Right.
But no. But I mean, Microsoft's just trying to they think if they release it too high of a price point with this thing, it's not going to sell. And I don't think that's the case. I think gamers are ready to pay for their games.
Yeah, because this is not the console. This is not. They're not marketing this toward the casual.
No, they're not, and that's what Well, are they now?
I don't know. I don't think the casual is going to be worried about if he can play a fucking game in 4K.
Anyone who has
honestly,
it's not about casual gamers though. At this point, with the 4K, whoever has a 4K TV is going to want the best thing that can play 4K games and 4K content.
True.
But if you're talking about the Twitch, the price point is not for casual gamers either. $300 is not casual gamers.
That's
kind of
like borderline. Yeah,
you said the Twitch.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the Twitch.
Twitch.
The Switch. Wow.
$2.99. That's kind of.
Twitch.
I mean,
It's kind of like a Twitch. Though.
It sounds
It's a piece
the
of shit.
same thing.
But I mean,
Switch.
speaking of the Switch, in our last episode, we talked a lot about the fucking milking cow shit.
Yeah.
And then we talked about
put that on the
while flipping through, we found that there was also an eating game, and I said that I would fucking find the video for the eating game, and this is just as ridiculous as the fucking cow milking. Like, look at this motherfucker.
It's not working. You can't hear it.
No, I muted it.
You don't need the audio to enjoy
Are you
this.
shitting me?
You know what I mean?
You're trying to eat sandwiches as fast as possible.
Yeah. So
That's ridiculous.
that is kind of ridiculous.
Why don't
So,
you put your tongue on it?
Are you gonna be? Yeah. What does happen if you put your tongue on it? Are you gonna be comfortable doing that shit? Oh fuck! And then again, yeah. Look, it's basically a bunch of games where you jack off games.
Tom, you gotta put your window capture up. That's why.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have it back up. I don't want it back up.
Oh, you don't want it back up.
No, I don't want it back up. We're done with that Switch shit. So,
But with the correct words, the Switch is not really priced for a casual gamer. If you're talking about casual gamers versus hardcore gamers, you're talking a real gamer is gonna pay $300 for a console. I don't know if a real gamer is gonna or a casual gamer is gonna pay for
Think
that
they're gonna
kind of
pay
money for
You think they're gonna pay $300 for a Switch though?
a real gamer.
well,
No,
when
a casual gamer.
No,
Think
that's
they're
what I'm
gonna pay-
saying.
They're not gonna pay the $300 for the Switch
right.
My point is that I don't think they will.
at all for the Nintendo one.
Limited.
Well,
I mean,
somebody
there's gotta
has
be some
because
people-
there's already been 2 million pre-orders
But
worldwide.
there's a lot of gamers that like we were talking.
Like
when we were
me and this
interviewing me.
motherfucker
Yeah.
will just buy it just to.
I
Want
have
that,
We gotta have it.
or just
Actually, we're
people
doing
that
it
want
for-
that nostalgia
Yeah,
gaming experience.
we're getting them for research.
Yeah, research purposes.
Since we do this
We don't give a
podcast.
shit.
Well, I'll help you research. If
I'm
you-
gonna-
if you
I'm
play
gonna-
my
Yeah.
beer.
Well, I took 2 days off work for Switch launch.
That's
Really?
crazy.
So there's gonna be a
You better
lot of.
you're gonna beat Zelda in 2 days and realize
There's gonna
you're
be a lot of
milking the
cow
ball.
I
milking.
took 4 days off in a row for the Division, but
Yeah, you really did. You and John both did.
oh yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It was a good 4 days.
Don't you love that when you work at a spot where there's like a shit ton of employees and like something happened? I remember when the Xbox 360 launched. Me and a bunch of guys fucking took off like for a week at the shop.
Yep.
And it happened to be like half the shop was off, like
Yeah.
sick at the same time. Like,
Yeah, but
Calling out.
here's the
can't
thing.
come in right now.
Usually when we take off, we have to have like vacation. We have to use our vacation days.
No,
We
not
don't-
if 4 days is my 2 days off for the first week and my 2 days off for the second week.
How,
all
well,
pushed
what day does
together.
the Division come out? Didn't it come out on Monday
Are
night?
you playing fucking Forza?
Well, I'm trying to find this track.
North City Circuit. So, before we do Forza, another interesting thing.
We have a
that,
bunch of stuff to talk about before we
yeah,
do
we got some. We can squeeze it. I'll squeeze this one in real quick. No teabagging allowed.
And
So, I mean, Halo, you know what teabagging is.
Sure.
I have to have
So-
two bags.
Now, this comes
Did
to
we talk-
Killer Instinct, the Killer Instinct Cup Finals, coming up in a couple weeks here. Same thing as Capcom Cup, basically. It's a year-long series.
You can teabag in Killer Instinct.
Yeah, well, Killer Instinct's kind of unique because
Yeah,
for the first couple seconds before the match starts, and then like after you beat your opponent, you can move around like
Oh, okay.
freely. So, okay, so the organizer of the Killer Instinct Cup bans teabagging. Okay,
Okay.
and this leads to a fucking uproar on Twitter. All kind of people were bitching about it and blah blah blah. So
Really, is that
apparently-
teabagging is that important to people?
yeah, apparently it is,
Interesting.
but it's more prevalent in Killer Instinct just because of those before the match and after the match. You can
Yeah.
just walk over teabag them, or you come teabag, before you go at it. So, and this opened up like an uproar on fucking Twitter. Now, apparently, the director of the tournament said that he decided to make this rule, and they're like legit with it. If you teabag somebody in these finals, they're just going to disqualify you. Which, obviously, people were pissed off for obvious reasons. So he said the rule came
So,
because
at
apparently,
a certain point, it just gets to be like
come on,
second nature. You just if you
Yeah.
do it enough,
exactly.
you're just like, oh, I won. Teabag.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, what's your Twitter?
So,
Tom? Is it Master
Master
Chang?
Chang. So he said he made the rule because there's a Killer Instinct Facebook group, which is apparently a pretty big group. It's like the official Killer Instinct. There was a discussion in the group about teabagging, and apparently it turned to like everybody threatening to fuck each other up. So he says, after all this threats of physical violence, I made this rule, and this rule promotes sportsmanship, and it also protects Killer Instinct players that may get into disputes. Protect you from physical harm.
Okay.
So now, I don't know. Are you into fighters at all?
I'm bad at them.
Okay.
But I still play.
Okay. So NuckleDoo, Capcom Cup champion, he hops on Twitter and he's notorious for fucking teabagging. And actually, like during the Capcom Cup, that's all they were talking about was how disrespectful his teabagging was. So he goes on Twitter, and since he's a known teabagger, and he says, "Well, there goes my chances of being a Killer Instinct champion." And then Sonic Fox, he's also a pretty prominent figure in the FGC. He says, "The teabag rule is something I hope the FGC does not lean towards. Do not limit players on what they can do in battle."
If the game mechanics allow it, you should be able to do whatever you want.
And that's basically what he's saying. Don't limit us on what we can do. But also on Twitter, there's a lot
because a couple sensitive people rage quit when they get teabagged.
Well, since this came out, of course you got people who are offended by the teabagging.
I think what should happen. This is just throwing this out there. I think the Killer Instinct devs, whoever they are, I don't remember their names. I think they should add in little balls on their characters. That way, it's even easier to teabag, so they can say fuck the competition because people like it.
Or create something completely different that's still offensive, but there's no rules about it.
Yeah.
So just have the characters jump on people's head and face fuck them.
Just stick their ass. I mean, something. Anything.
I can the only time I can think of that I've been outraged about getting teabagged in a game
all the time.
Is maybe in Call of Duty if I get fucking spawn killed a bunch of times in a row or something like
when
that.
The guy's being a dick already, and then on top of that, he adds insult to injury.
This goes back to our first episode when I talked about Final Fantasy and how social justice warriors were outraged on Twitter about that. And this goes back to that. Is there fucking justice to be had in a fantasy world? Really? I mean, is it that big of an issue? It's apparently that big of an issue because a lot of people are out there bitching about it and how disrespectful and immoral it is to be teabagged.
The world is
in a video game?
So sensitive. They're getting so sensitive, and if you bitch enough, they're going to change the rules to accommodate you. That needs to stop.
I've been teabagging motherfuckers in video games since I was in middle school.
Yeah. If you win, you have that right. If you kill the other person, you have the right to do.
If you don't like being teabagged, don't put your fucking self in a position to be teabagged.
Yeah, play single player.
Right. or just get better.
True.
So, but I think it's bullshit. Teabagging, it's you're hitting down on your fucking fight stick in Killer Instinct. You're gonna ban people from hitting down multiple times on their fight stick, and it does play into it. I mean, if you're one of these pro players and you're in a fucking tournament, a heated match, you get teabagged, you're all fucking pissed off, you're flustered, you're off your fucking game. That's part of the game.
You might need to go to anger management if that's ruining your day.
So, but I thought that was funny, and these stories, our podcast keeps getting centered around these fucking stories with
people are bitches.
Some not safe for work shit, and some teabagging, and then vibrator alarm clocks, and the fucking Kegel machine that plays Flappy Bird for you. I don't go looking for these things. This shit comes to me, man. I'm just minding my own business. I'm like, oh fuck, that'd be good for the podcast.
That one was crazy.
Jim Bourne says teabag is so fun. No ban.
Well, it's coming.
Yeah, we're on your side too.
It's coming. The people are offended about teabagging in video games, and you know what happens when people get offended these days.
Mm-hmm. They get offended.
Yep.
So
the country has to shut down, and everything has to stop for them.
Don't teabag anybody. You're liable to wake up and have fucking 300 lesbians on your front porch in the morning.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Man. You're taking all kinds of shots tonight. Jesus Christ.
What do you got, Strange?
Oh, Oh, I do have something.
So it's not we're doing Forza Challenge.
No, we're not doing that
I'm
yet.
gonna pee real quick.
Oh, motherfucker, I was just about to pee. And then he's going to pee. Okay. We're taking turns peeing in the meantime.
Alright, guys, so there was an article today on Kotaku, or however you pronounce it. It was about these cosplayers who take to the next level, so to say.
Oh, we didn't get a picture of them.
Yeah,
chicks.
we didn't get a picture of them.
You got their names? I'll bring it up.
Type in, they go by the name... They're under the name Natsuko.
Natsuko.
Higari
DeviantArt.
Yeah, that's it. That would be it. Actually, you can do a screen capture for this.
Well, before I bring it up on the capture, I'm gonna make sure it's fucking safe.
They're all safe.
They are?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
So these guys go by the name. They're a married couple. Well, that's a pretty...
Yeah, I'm going to be careful with these.
Well, they go by... This girl, she goes by the name Kitty. And her husband goes by the name Jester. So they do cosplay. But their cosplay is a little bit different than your normal cosplay. They do bondage cosplay. So... They post these pictures of,
as you can see,
of the female Kitty. She goes by tied up, and you think, oh yeah, this is cool, whatever. And
this might be safe for work. This is safe for work, right?
This is safe for work. I don't know if that is, but
well, I'm trying.
I wouldn't show my boss that. Well, maybe I would.
Okay, so she dresses up as popular
anime characters, and she puts a bondage spin on them and gets tied up.
And I could imagine. I mean, I'm not into the whole bondage thing, but I'm sure this chick's getting some hits, right? Does she got tokens piling up left and right?
I don't know. It's not tokens, but whatever they're doing, I guess to sell their prints or whatever. Because they sell their prints. That's what DeviantArt does.
Just internet popularity.
Okay, that looks like that looks like some Sailor Moon type shit.
They're making $2,000 every few weeks. Like every 2 or 3 weeks, they're making at least $2,000 off of this shit.
Guess I know what our next show is gonna be.
Yeah.
You on here doing this?
We're gonna drop some tokens on her.
We're gonna tie up Nick and
throw
beer bottles at him. Somebody's gotta be into that, right?
That's considered bondage, right? As long as they're tied up, it's bondage, right?
By the end of a day, when they post the image, they have over 2,000 views. With
this bottle on them.
We'll put a wig on them.
They have over 2,000 views after they post an image by the end of the day.
Damn.
Well, now I know what the fuck we're doing wrong.
Yeah. There's no.
Well, what do you got? You gonna tie me to the fucking chair?
We don't have enough time.
Not you. Let's get some women and tie them up.
Twinborn says sexy.
Twinborn knows what's up. So that's pretty cool, though. I mean, obviously there's a market for it. I follow a couple cosplay sites on Instagram and a couple cosplay chicks. But they don't do nothing. There's no like bondage or anything like that. They just do some pretty cool cosplay that I like. Mostly gaming related, but a lot of Overwatch. Well, we're here. I guess we're gonna do our bag of dicks. We're right here. It just makes sense to move right on into the bag of dicks that I have.
Sure, you
this
don't want to go eliminate first before you jump into your next segment?
Possibly. Would you feel like playing some Forza?
Yeah, let's do. Well,
I
don't know if Nick is
I can
ready.
set up.
I don't know if he's ready for
North
it.
City Circuit. Do you prefer automatic? You want automatic manual transmission?
Oh, I'm gonna go with automatic because it's the first time I've ever played Forza.
Okay. Well, the only rule is there's no rewinds, which is Y. So don't hit Y.
Okay. So if I crash, I'm
and you can have any assist that you want, except for auto brake and driving line.
I don't know what that means.
So, as you all know, every time we have a
I'll
guest,
set it up for you.
every time we have a guest, we're gonna do the Forza challenge. Forza Horizon 3 came out this year, and it's been a big shit talking, topic amongst me, Strange, and our friends and stuff.
Was that car A or S1? It's S1, isn't it?
It's S1. So we're all on the same exact track, the same exact car, and since we talk so much shit about Forza amongst our friends, we're gonna have a Forza challenge. It's kind of like I kind of robbed it from like Top Gear So.
And Brian doesn't even play Forza. So,
yeah,
but that does not matter. That's.
But we want him to beat Bailey's time so we can piss Bailey off. That's the goal
Here's
here.
hoping.
So,
Sorry, Bailey.
typical racing
Should have
game.
came last week.
Right trigger's gas, left trigger's brake.
Everything's good here. Oh, I can turn this off. That way it's not on at all. That makes it easier.
Okay, yeah, it does make it easier because the last couple of people we had on here kept hitting rewind.
Oh, they broke
I was like,
the
oh,
rules.
yeah. But then I would like forget to mention
your first lap doesn't count. We start doing your thing.
Don't hit accept.
I was trying to.
Right.
Yeah, your first lap doesn't count anyway, Brian.
So top time is mine, 1:01, and that is a trash lap time. If anybody's watching, don't judge me by this lap time. We just kind of threw it together.
You're a trash gamer though, in general. So
I'm a trash gamer. I don't see your name at the top of that fucking list. Who's trash here?
You've only beat me in what, 2 things?
No,
Two things.
Start
Start rivals event. Yeah. So there will be a ghost car. Do not pay attention to the ghost car. It has nothing to do
and the
with
first
what
lap
you do.
doesn't count, and you can change around. You
Grab
can
some beers
hit
when you come back.
Yeah, I'm gonna piss and I'm gonna grab some beers. Nick, document his times.
This lap doesn't matter. This is just, the practice lap. So. Yeah, you gotta. We should let him play with driving line. All he's seeing a little bit. Yeah, but we didn't tell everybody you played with a driving line on. Yeah, if you can't miss the checkpoint. So
Wait, I missed that one?
It doesn't matter. You're just sitting in your real lap yet. See, it will take you back, and then your time will be.
Everybody has the same car?
Everyone has the same car. No fit. We couldn't do anything to it either. Look at if you seem to notice the back of my license plate, it says Jones on it.
I saw the license plate. Damn, this is not an easy car to drive.
I mean, it's a S-Class. It's a pretty fast car. You really just gotta look out. If you look for the checkpoints and see where they're cutting. Like, I drive with a race line on, so
once I pass this line, it starts the real thing?
Yeah, the real thing starts, but you get 2 of them, so, I mean... So when he slows down, you might want to look what he's doing and, like, try to copy it. Since there's no race line, which I don't know why we can't have a race line on. If they play competitively, they have a race line on.
They're not playing. You're telling me, are you shitting me?
I'm not. No.
Have you ever seen competitive motorsport?
No, I haven't. I don't even think that.
They don't play with fucking. You're gonna tell me a pro fucking Ford Motorsport is MLG.
Well, that hurt.
Yeah, that was gonna hurt even worse. Oh no, you made it. Yeah, you missed it.
Oh, this is gonna take me back now, or?
Yeah, it's gonna take you back. This is only your first lap. So you still have another one.
I'm not a racing game player. For anybody watching.
You didn't like Cruising USA back in the day?
I never played that.
You never played Arcade Cruising USA?
Nope.
What?
Hold up, stop the show.
Yeah. What?
I was broke back then. I didn't have.
No. Arcade isn't like you went to the arcade and you fucking played the game. It was like.
Oh no, I didn't do that either.
You can have arcades in New York. Just cows.
Not a lot. No.
Alright, you got this. Beat next time. Brakes.
That would be great.
Yeah, remember.
Brakes are your best friend in this game.
If you follow the ghost, you'll probably beat my time. So that's like the more advanced ghost.
I like hitting that light post, that same one.
You hit it every time.
Nick, I think he's on pace to beat you with that.
Probably is.
This is the chicane.
I just can't miss that checkpoint.
Alright.
There
you go. Alright. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking good.
What if he beats for lap time?
I'm cool with that.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
As long as... See, I just didn't want you to beat my lap time. That's
all
I really
after we have
about.
like 5 or 6 times, we're gonna have to restart and do a different record.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
If this is going to be the first season of the show,
Tight turn.
which would, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to put a cap on it soon. We're going to have to take like a Whenever's going to be a absolutely dead month for gaming.
Did he beat anybody? 105, 7-3.
105, 7-3.
He's in last.
Was that his 2 left?
Yeah.
I'm on 4 now. Who'd I beat?
No one.
No one.
Oh man.
You never played before.
I mean, coming from a non. Oh, that's your great.
Oh, thank you.
But that's all good, man. Hey, that's all cool. Everybody's a winner on 2Dudes1Show.
True.
Yeah, you get a beer for that. All right, so what are we like wrapping this up early tonight? Do you not have anything?
No, I got more shit, man. Oh. I got all these fucking notes, man. You gotta start taking these notes.
I don't need notes.
I got a bag of dicks.
You do have a bag of dicks.
I got a bag of dicks. We haven't sent out a bag of dicks.
I think we should get it. I think we need to get a bag of dicks to like
send ourselves a bag of dicks.
Yes, we need to send ourselves a bag of dicks so we have like a.
All right. What was that last one? 105?
Something again.
105, 395. So a little bit better. But that's not bad, dude. Still. For never playing the game.
Hey, I'll take it.
Never talking shit.
Whoever the one viewer is right now, thank you for watching live. We usually don't get one. Oh, we usually have like 5 or 6 live people. What do we have?
Yeah, people got shit to do. That's all.
No,
that's
the problem is.
Fuck! I got a huge announcement.
Huge.
I think it's
huge.
Twins.
Twin probably is. Well, where the fuck did Andre go? Somebody text
I don't
Andre.
know how I fucked this one up. We should have did this early in the fucking show. Is what we should have did.
What is it you did have to do?
Bondage. No. 2Dudes1Show
Bag of dicks.
has a huge announcement. And let me get it. Oh, I left it over here.
Let you get it. Oh yeah.
I present to you the. Oh, let me bring it back here. Oh, there's too many beers in the way. The Baltimore Cup Trophy. Yes, that's right.
Angels?
The Baltimore Cup.
Where did you get this from?
2Dudes1Show. We're going to be throwing a fucking FIFA17 tournament. Here it is. The link is in the description. You can sign up on challenge.com. Baltimore Cup.
This is for Baltimore people. So you got it's a live tournament. It's at a bar. So you got
live local tournament. If you guys are in the Baltimore area,
and we don't care if you suck or not, because we all pretty much don't play FIFA that much either. So we're
no, that's bullshit. Everybody that plays FIFA thinks they're the best fucking FIFA player ever. Like that's hands down, especially around here. All my friends, all the people I know that play FIFA, they all think they're the fucking best. I disagree.
But I
think I'm the fucking best.
I am the best.
So we're gonna be holding a live. We plan on broadcasting it right here on YouTube. 44 Thomas Avenue, Brooklyn Park, Maryland, 21225. That's Tropic Thunder Bar and Grill. Nice little local bar. It's been there forever. They just got it within probably like the last 5 or 6 years. Completely renovated the place. Nice chill little spot off the beaten path, right off of Belgrove Road. For you local guys, you know where that is. But this is it. If you're in the area and you think you're fucking capable of even scoring a fucking goal in FIFA, you want to talk shit, you want to do what? And, I will say this, Zach Shouts, you need to sign up for this fucking tournament, brother. All that shit talking on Facebook, talking about raping all these grown men, sign up for the tournament, brother. Here's what it's going to be. This is a bring your own controller event. We're going to be running 4 Xboxes.
BYOC.
Yeah, BYOC. We don't want to be responsible for keeping track of all these controllers. Bring your own controller. The tournament will be played on Xbox Ones. If you're a PlayStation 4 player, I will have one single Brook converter at the tournament. So as long as you guys don't match up against each other, I'll try to straighten that out within the brackets. But I will have one. You can bring a DualShock 4. You'll be able to use it on Xbox One. It's going to be a double elimination tournament. $25 entry fee. $20 of that's the tournament fee. $5 venue fee. We will have a food spread out. And the bar, if you don't want what's on the spread, I think we're going to have like lunch meat, wings, finger food, stuff like that. They do have a full bar menu as far as food. Great food there. You can get up on that. So $25 to enter. And bring your own controller. Double elimination. This is going to be a 16-man tournament. Only 16 entries. You head to challenge.com. You sign up. It's free. All you got to do, click the link to the tournament, search it in the search bar, and click to go register, sign up.
And like you're shouting people out, Bobby, Loom, and Bernie, you're all fucking trash. Brian, you're some trash. I'm not talking about this, Brian. I'm talking about my brother. You're some trash. Your friends are some fucking trash. So why don't you come to the bar?
Everybody's trash, man.
You're all fucking trash, so come to the bar.
Well, here's what it is. And don't be alarmed by the bracket right now. We got 5 entries, including Strange and myself. Master Chang Ho don't pay for Strange. We got Ryan O'Neal signed up. Shout out to my boy. He actually beat me twice the other fucking day in FIFA using Real Madrid. We got Hap Attack. Shout out to my boy Jay. And, of course, T-Shade87. Shout out to my boy Tony. We're still looking to get some entries. Still early. Tournament's going to be February 25th and the next month. Brian, play any FIFA?
No, but I have the EA access, so I can play.
You can play.
I can learn.
Well, hey,
I can
man,
learn by February
learn it
20.
up, because here's what's going to be.
What now?
February 25th.
Yeah, I can learn by then.
I took off.
It's really anybody's game, though. Like my boy Ryan O'Neal, he doesn't really play FIFA. He kind of dabbles because we all do. But we played I think we played 3 or 4 games. He beat me twice. So I mean, it's really anybody's game. If you're a solid squad and you can score a couple goals, it's all about it. So
right.
$25 entry fee. The winner of this tournament, $220 cash. And the coveted Baltimore Cup trophies.
Let's see.
Behold, in all its glory, and it's made in China sticker. I had to get that in before the Trump tax hit. I got a sweet deal.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
And
so
now. We can go.
No, we're not.
We're not done with the FIFA.
$220 to the winner plus the trophy. Second place $60. Third place $40. We're gonna try to have some swag giveaways and stuff like that during the tournament. This is gonna be a family friendly event. If you had kids, feel free to bring them along. Sign them up, even if they're old enough to fucking grip the sticks.
Bring your stick bots, why not?
Yeah, I can bring some stick bots. We can fucking do some weird videos.
Some soccer videos.
Right. So, but that's what's up. I'm really looking forward to this. In this area amongst friends and acquaintances, FIFA's always been a huge shit talking platform. And like I said, everybody thinks they're in this.
And if you're from Europe, you cannot enter this tournament.
Yeah, so
don't come if you're British, because they know too much about this game.
But like I said, it's important. Even if you know me, if you don't feel like fucking doing it, just hit me up. I will sign you up. $25 is due the day of the tournament. Challenge is free to sign up for. If you don't want to, hit me up. I will add you in the bracket. The bracket will fill itself out as it becomes full, and I'll probably do a reshuffle once again when it's full. Now, some tournament rules. We're going to have 5-minute halves. Any controller is legal. If it's a modded controller, mods have to be off. But I'm not sure there's any mods that...
I don't think mods would really fucking matter with FIFA anyway.
Do you test for substance or steroids?
No.
In case they're,
no.
performance-enhancing drugs?
No, not for this soccer.
Good.
So, drugs are we don't condone them, but we don't discourage them. So we're going to have some intoxicated people there, I'm sure.
I gotta ask you, because I've only played FIFA the time me and you played this season when we had that close game on here. Was that the right camera view that we were using?
Yeah, that's the right camera view.
It is, so it was just kind of...
So, the rules are simple. There's going to be 5-minute halves. The finals are going to be 7-minute halves for the final. Not finals, final. There's going to be a winner.
For the finals.
For the final.
So.
Final match.
Finals.
final.
You're gonna have 2 matches. You're gonna have the final going on, and you said third place takes a prize too, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So you have to
the
have
finals.
the finals.
5-minute halves, 7-minute finals. Rules are simple. No controller mods, though. There's not really any controller mods that help you here.
Unless you have someone that can score a goal.
When you kick the ball off, the ball is to be kicked backwards, not forward. And then any exploitation of the kickoff glitch will earn you a disqualification in the tournament. So it's simple. And then just be cool. That's the other thing.
What glitch? What's going
There's
on?
a kickoff glitch that you can exploit. In order
You score from the fucking...
Basically, yeah. So
I want to see that.
anybody does that, and then any teams are able to be used, minus custom teams. None of the classics, none of this. Any club, any international team. If you guys want to play a women's match, you can agree before your match and then proceed with that. Other than that, before your match, you'll have like 2 minutes to set up your squads. No custom formations. You have to use the formations that come with your team, and that's pretty much it. We're going to play it out. Winners, losers bracket, all the way to the end. Winner takes the cash, the trophy, giveaways, food, beer, everything you need in life is going to be in this tournament.
There's no second place.
Second place,
second and third.
First place, $220 and a trophy. Second place, $60. Third place, $40.
Okay.
So either way, you place top 3. You're getting your money back and then some. Lunch, beer for the day, whatever. So, definitely, the link is in the description. So, if you guys are seeing this and you're local, you want to join us. If you're a friend of me, Brian's, or Strange's, just hit us up. I can add you into the bracket. And then
I'm sure I can find some people working.
One thing, it's only 16 people, but if the bracket's full and you still want to sign up, still sign up, because you always got to account for the fucking no-shows and last-minute dropouts. So if the bracket's full and fills up, still sign up. It'll put you in the on the waiting list, and then first come first serve, you'll be able to hop into the tournament as we go.
That's my gripe, because how are you gonna know? Like the people I know. I don't know about the people you know. They're gonna say they're gonna show the day of. They're not gonna fucking show up.
Well,
that's the
that's
issue.
fine, because once the bracket fills up, when they sign up, I'm gonna reshuffle it, and then obviously if your fucking opponent doesn't show up, you're getting a bye.
Yeah, but then it drops down. We need to make sure
it will drop
16,
the price down.
We need to make sure 16 people.
We'll fill it up with 16. That shouldn't be a problem.
I think we should make them. I think the people we know that I can get to, I would rather them pay beforehand if we can. Like anyone that's dead set on entering this contest, I think we should take it a week before the, or maybe not take a week before, but as soon as they enter, like I'll go collect their fucking money right now, man. Whoever entered right now, I'll go to their house right now and collect their fucking money.
If you hear a little something outside your house in the bushes tonight,
yeah, it's me.
and your name is on it, and your name is on this tournament bracket.
Just stay in bed. Just don't even bother. Don't answer the door. It's
but
not
that's
good.
that.
Nothing good.
If we know these people, I can collect their money.
Challenge.com. Links in the description. I've been sharing the fuck out of it on my social media. So, if you've ever played FIFA a day in your life,
you don't spam enough.
I don't spam.
You don't spam enough.
I'll spam the shit out of it.
I spammed the shit out of
We'll get this bracket filled up, and we'll have a good old time with it.
And now let's talk about that. Our contest, as we were going through the podcast, which is why I haven't been talking that much this one, has went live.
The giveaways are
live?
live?
The giveaways are live. So I will post a link to my Facebook. I'll post it on Twitter. February 21st, since we're not doing Valentine's Day, it is considered, this is the winter giveaway. We have 2 copies of Destiny. Right now we have 2 copies of Destiny. We have to fucking find the second one.
We lost one.
We have a copy of Doom, and we have 3 Funko boxes. I didn't add that little stupid thing. We'll give that away at the tournament.
That is not a stupid thing, man.
We'll give that away at the tournament.
Oh my goodness.
That'll be a tournament prize.
EMA's
I'm not paying $8 to send that away.
168 to fucking 16-bit games on it, son.
Okay. Well,
and that small little tiny tight package is 160 games.
3 Funko boxes from GameStop. It was their Black Friday boxes, the ones that have special edition. What are they?
Yeah, I got a special edition Mega Man.
What are they called?
Pops.
Pops special. They have
What are they called?
They have Mega Man pops in them. Yeah, them. They have Mega Man pops in there, and they have Dragon Ball Z pops in some of them, right?
Yeah,
That's
and
how
Power Rangers.
There's Power Ranger pops.
There's Power Rangers too. The only deal is, if you enter the giveaway and you win a pop mystery box, and you get a fucking Green Ranger or a White Ranger, you were to send it right back to me.
I don't think that's gonna happen. But,
Please.
They're just not gonna tell you.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry about that, man.
2 Destinies, 1 Doom, 3 boxes, and I put in there. This is, I guess, I'm leaving this up to the choice of the person that wins. Either a copy of Street Fighter 5 or a copy of Halo 5, whichever one you want. And I'm trying to think of, what do you think the main prize should be in this one? Should it be Doom, or should it be the copy of Halo 5 or the copy of Street Fighter? What should the top person
Doom's pretty
get?
sick.
Because they're all, I mean, Destiny's pretty fucking sick. You've never played it, but Destiny's one of the best games of this generation. Like, if you don't have Destiny yet.
Destiny. He loves that shit.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, I don't dislike it.
I don't dislike it either.
I think you gotta, like, to be Destiny.
You know what my problem with Destiny is? I attempted to play Halo 4.
That wasn't made by Bungie anyway, but Destiny is a game that, in order to like it as much as I do, you had to play from the start, and you had to keep playing and keep playing and keep playing. I stopped for a while, so I stopped. Like, I'm done with Destiny. Like, I'm waiting for Destiny 2. But if you stop playing Destiny, you fall behind. Like, that's it. Like, you'll never catch up. Like, we were starting to catch up, but I mean, we still weren't like to where John was. Like,
true.
So, like we were still.
Well, a big part of Destiny is you have to have that online. You have to have that community online.
Yeah,
you have
to have friends to play with.
Squad
Like, raid.
Yeah.
Like,
without a squad that
Destiny raids
plays regularly, you can't get anywhere in that game.
When I was playing Destiny for like every day, when I used to play Destiny, the Destiny raids, it's like one of the, like, it's fucking the craziest shit you'll ever play.
I've never played one because I've never had that many people.
It's hard as shit.
Yeah.
Like, it is just...
And that's what you need to do to get ahead in that game.
So, next Destiny 2, when we get it, when it comes out, hopefully this year, it might get delayed a little bit. We don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, they just came out with another expansion not too long ago. So
Destiny's supposed to come out this holiday.
Well, what's the rumor that Halo 6 even may be ready for Scorpio? I think that's some straight bullshit.
That's some bullshit.
Not unless they're bringing local multiplayer back.
Well, you don't, what, for Halo?
But is Andre still with us? Dre, are you still watching? Drop a comment if you are, because we're about to move to our bag of dicks. And this bag of dicks is going to Texas.
Oh, we'll wait on that. Let's do that last.
Bag of dicks?
I can't wait any longer. We got a release date.
Oh, okay.
Of the game.
Oh, that's right, man. I forgot all about that. Okay, before the bag of dicks, the original March date that we saw was for Tekken was just a placeholder. And see, Tekken 7, Strange is actually a big Tekken fan. You're pretty pumped for Tekken 7.
I like Tekken. Tekken's been my favorite fighter. And it always has been. I like arcade Tekken. That's what I used to play a lot. I used to be at the bowling alley every night when I was a little boy.
Yeah, June 2nd is going to be our Tekken 7 release date to the fucking console. Finally, it's fucking here. Check out this sweet fucking collector's edition.
Damn.
Which they're taking pre-orders for this collector's edition now, so I got to get me some of that, dude. Hey, Hashi and Jin statue.
I can't see it that far.
You can't see 3 feet away?
No. It looks like...
That's just badass.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Yeah.
I was looking at the rocks, like, I thought that red behind that was something. Is that guy just, like, floating?
No, he's like, oh yeah, he's coming in on a fucking...
How the fuck's that not going...
How's the
physics of that going to work?
If it's anything like the Ryu figure from the Street Fighter 5 collectors, it's probably just going to fall right the fuck off your shelf. that Ryu statue, man... That thing's a piece of shit. It gives you this nice little base.
There's no way. There's no way that doesn't fall over. Brian, come look at the physics on the statue.
Yeah, Heihachi's got a pretty big base under him.
Dude, how does that not fall over?
What?
That statue right there.
He can't fucking see either. You gotta fix your monitor settings so we can read this shit.
It's on 4K, I mean...
Well, Tekken? The Tekken thing is a...
Yeah,
that's
you got, like, Heihachi.
You see how that... Look at it.
He's
How's that not going to
kick.
fall over?
He's got a large base.
Dude, I don't...
That's crazy.
I think he's going to fall over.
Yeah, that's the collector's edition for Tekken 7.
All right.
So I'm pretty pumped about that. June 2nd.
The better Japanese fighters coming out.
So, and they've been taking their sweet-ass time with bringing this to arcade and console.
Listen. They've been taking shots, too.
Tekken?
Yes. They've been taking shots at Street Fighter. They're like, we learned mistakes from previous rivals. We're gonna make sure we have content when the game comes out.
And I'm pretty sure each it's coming to PC, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 June 2nd. And I believe there's going to be exclusive content.
Is it coming to the Switch?
No mention of the Switch.
Dude.
Which is it's an Unreal 4 game, so it should be...
The Switch can run on Unreal 4 engine games.
Yeah, it can. So
what the fuck?
No mention of Tekken 7 to the Switch. Tekken v Street Fighter and then Tekken Tag Tournament was on Wii U, so I don't see why not.
This is a game that should be on the Switch. Fighters,
so,
Japanese games, like that's the market they're pushing for is Japan. The middle market, so...
Who knows? Hopefully we'll see it to the Switch. I'm getting it for PlayStation. I'm getting the collector's edition.
I am getting it for... I have the fight stick now.
You need to get a Brook converter to play on Xbox.
I'd rather have it for the Xbox, honestly.
Just get a fucking $40 Brook converter. And
it really doesn't... It doesn't... I need to figure out if they're doing anything with the Scorpio for it. If it's going to be Scorpio compatible. If
the
it's
fuck
gonna have
are you worried about a fighting game and being Scorpio compatible? I mean, it's
4K
compatible. It's a fighting game. You really need 4K graphics?
Well, if you get it for the PlayStation Pro, it's probably going to have 4K graphics.
Other than that,
and you know what?
Noticeable shit. Halo Wars 2 beta came back with the Blitz.
Do you know anything about that mode?
Is that the 3v3? No, that's the that's
Blitz mode. Basically, what it is it's like their.
Hey KSM Smoke, what's up? Shout out.
You know them?
No, but they're here. So
yeah, what's up? Blitz mode basically is a mode that's basically a pay-to-play mode. That's what it's looking like. You pay to get better cards. Like Brian would know, this mode in Halo Wars is basically like Clash Royale.
What?
Yeah.
With the
RTS style.
I'm familiar with that.
I haven't seen
the
Halo Wars.
Yeah, it's basically Clash Royale. You get better cards, and like when you unlock more cards, the level of your cards gets higher. So like,
is this coming out for mobile?
No. This is an Xbox game.
It's such a waste of a good console. If that could be on,
you could do that mode on mobile. That would be a good mode to put on tablet. But
you're right.
It's basically what happens is you throw these cards down.
Requisition packs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You buy the. Yeah, that's what it is. You buy. The people that are going to be good at this game are going to spend thousands of dollars on this game.
Oh, let me get Tekken out of there because we don't need that.
But this is just a mode in the game. Like they have the regular old school RTS.
It's more than just that.
Yeah, it's not just the Blitz mode, but the Blitz mode is pretty cool. The matches only last like 5 minutes long. It's I guess it's like from what I'm.
That's fucking Smoke's out of control. He's a loose cannon. So, but Halo Wars 2 is looking like it's going to be a solid fucking piece for Microsoft.
I think it's going to be a solid. I think PC guys are actually going to buy this game.
I'm honestly kind of butthurt because for whatever reason, I downloaded the new beta early.
You're up to 7 now.
Just so I could be like, yeah, I want to fucking play this shit. Would not play my Xbox, dude. Xbox OS.
I played the first beta. I missed this one, so.
But from what I'm seeing, the first beta was on point. The 3v3.
Oh, I liked it. It had good controller functionality. Like I said, I'm buying this game to play on my PC. This is not
I'm gonna play
like I want to play mouse and keyboard on this. RTSs are.
I'd rather play mouse and keyboard on this as well. So, given the play anywhere shit, I'm definitely going to do that. So, oh man, even Twinborn got in on Blitz. Man, my shit would not fucking run on my Xbox. I got a brand new Xbox One S. Every time I tried to play this fucking beta, it fucking crashed, dude. I don't know what the hell was up with it. I'm butthurt. It fucked my entire weekend up.
Well,
Nick. Oh no, go ahead.
Well, go you.
No,
go ahead.
you're going on topic. I was gonna go off topic.
Oh well,
Like, you can go off topic. Fuck Halo Wars.
Yeah.
It looks good.
So,
I'm excited. I'm very excited.
From what I've understood without playing this, the Blitz mode is you throw your guys down at your base. They're full health. You can put your guys anywhere, then they're half health for like 8 seconds, and then they can fight. They can go on this war. I think it's like territorial control. They take over your base, or that you take over the territories. And once they win the territories, the game's over. So that the games typically last from 2 to 5 minutes long. You get 15 to 20 cards in your deck. You can only play the cards that are in your
it's
deck.
basically Clash Royale.
It is Clash Royale, but they found a way to make it into this game, which I mean, I like Clash Royale. It's a fun game. It's just too much fucking money to be relevant in it.
Other notable betas going on right now. Sea of Thieves beta,
and there's not they're all anybody who gets to play the Sea of Thieves beta is under the non-disclosure agreement (NDAs). So they can't. They're not supposed to talk about it. So I've been hearing.
Why are
good.
motherfuckers streaming that shit?
Are they really?
Yeah, dude. I've been watching
That's
Sea of Thieves gameplay all weekend, dude.
Yeah, I don't think they're supposed.
Maybe they didn't read the NDA.
They're not
get
supposed.
sucked out of that beta.
But
in 3 days, we got For Honor.
For Honor, yeah.
I'll be. I'm registered for that. I'm ready to.
Did you get a code?
Yeah. All right. I got. Well, no, I didn't. I registered. I didn't get the code sent to me yet.
Oh.
They usually do it like the day or two before that.
Okay. So I'm hoping I get a fucking code because I signed up for For Honor.
Yeah.
Now originally when
like for Xbox or PlayStation, what did you do? What did you register for?
I registered for Xbox and For Honor.
That's good.
So, but now I'm very concerned about For Honor.
I think it's gonna get stale really fast, but I think it's gonna be fun to play.
I think it
initially.
is. Now, when we originally seen it at E3, they were like showcasing like 30-person battles and all that shit.
Yeah, and then the multiplayer went to what
4v4.
4 or 5, yeah.
Yeah, 4v4. Now that concerns me. So like, are we gonna have like some AI bots to make up?
It does have that Dynasty feel to it, so
right.
I feel like the heroes are going to be there, and then you will have the AI
right.
bots. That's now, my guess, but
the multiplayer being 4v4 was a huge letdown for me, but they've started in a more recent trailer to showcase the story mode. The story mode looks pretty fucking legit.
Hey, Ironborn. Actually, I saw that you had a bunch of Clash videos on your YouTube page. I watched some of them. Me and Brian here, we're in like a level 10 clan that's maxed out, and we're in like top dog clan.
That's Clash of
Clans. Clash of Clans. No, he has a lot of Clash of Clans videos.
Oh, I was gonna say
they're all
not Clash Royale.
Well, I mean, I'm the clan leader in Clash Royale. There's still people to play, but I haven't got on there in God knows how long.
Yeah, Clash Royale's
so
not as fun. Not bad, but not as fun.
I think it's better actually, but I mean, there's just no. They need to do clan wars. They need to find a way to do that shit.
And that would make it better.
Yeah, it would. But you're talking about For Honor. I don't care about the trash. So
now For Honor's cool.
I could see it getting redundant if they don't
see it being trash.
I do, but honestly, like I'm kind of skeptical on Ubisoft lately. Not only because of like what happened with the initial Division launch. But Ubisoft's pumping out some fucking games, dude.
Yeah, there's too many games.
Some are good, some are bad. So it's a gamble. It's a gamble
so
Ubisoft game.
Do I roll the dice on Wildlands or do I roll?
Yeah, there's 2 games coming out within a month of each other.
Same month.
It was February, March.
If we're talking 30 days.
Because what's within 30 days? But I mean, like they're like within each other. So it's like I'm sure Ubisoft. I mean, they're the third or fourth biggest third-party developer out there.
Yeah,
behind Activision.
I am going to pick up For Honor though. Mostly because the Best Buy Collector's Edition of For Honor looks fucking sick, dude. You get like...
Tell me you got the Res Collector's Edition with the little dildo finger.
Nah, I missed out, dude. I missed out on my little dildo finger.
Yeah, it was like a... What was it exactly? Like you said, it's a jump
flash drive. Yeah,
it's a
flash drive. It looked like a finger. Well, it didn't really look like a finger from what I saw.
It looked like a miscolored dildo.
You get a creepy ass version of the derelict house, and then you get some other things, and you get this fucking severed finger flash drive that looks like a turd, kind of. So, but the For Honor, the GameStop collector's edition, I'm not really fond of. It's just like a knight statue. But the I think it's available at Best Buy. I'm pretty sure. I have to double check. Don't quote me on it. I think it's available at Best Buy. But one of these collector's editions, it's a little stand, and it has a steel helmet from each faction.
Okay.
Like
that's
little,
pretty sweet.
Little display, dude. Like,
and
if the game could be absolute dog shit, but I'm still loving and displaying
the
this
Viking,
fucking,
Samurai, and Knight.
Yeah. So, who are you gonna go with for honor?
Samurai.
My man.
No question about it. Samurais are badass.
And speaking of collector's editions, you guys keep an eye out for if you haven't had it, if you don't have them yet. The Battlefield and Halo collector's edition has been going on and off sale on Amazon like every day for like the last 2 weeks. So if you haven't got that, and you want that,
like,
pick that shit up
for like $20-$30.
Yeah, it's like the Halo one with the game because
what's $20-$30?
The Halo collector's edition is like a big I have a big statue for it. They're 60. They're typically $60. That's what they're going for. The Battlefield one though, the collector's edition, they did the whole fucked up thing where we're not going to include our game with the collector's edition, which is what EA's doing for.
Yeah, that's what I did. Like,
EA's doing for what game are they doing it for? They're doing it for another game coming out soon. They're not including the collector's edition with it. I'm trying to think of what game it is. They got like a little robot with their game. It's like a little. The fuck game is that? It's gonna piss me off now. Comes out soon though.
Here we are at a gaming podcast, and we don't.
I can't remember what the fucking game is.
So I do have one thing.
Who's getting the bag of dicks? I missed that.
Well, we haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay.
We have a bag of dicks, and then we have
a
Sony PSN privacy thing that we can do.
Do that first. Let's do the bag of dicks. Let's
okay, so
I want to figure out.
This is pretty recent too. Sony has always been under fire for their privacy fucking policies,
They give out all your information.
Yeah, as well as their security. Of course, you can remember a couple years back the huge fucking PlayStation Network hack that got everybody's credit card numbers and all that stuff. Okay. So this is another PSN kind of controversy, but this time I think it's kind of on the good side of the spectrum. So
Mass Effect.
The
Mass Effect Collector's Edition doesn't come with the. It's like a robot guy.
Yeah, you buy it separate. You pre-order the game, you can buy the collector's.
You don't have
edition.
to pre-order the game or anything.
No.
You just the Collector's Edition. It's called the Collector's Edition, but it's like a robot. It comes.
Because what happened on fucking?
It's separate from the game.
Listen to this. It comes with a game case, right? It comes with the fucking robot thing that drives around that you control with your phone, but it doesn't include the fucking game.
Oh my God.
And it's like
$200. Put your game in it.
Yeah, you have to buy the game separate, so I don't understand what they're doing with that.
PSN security/privacy. There's this dude. Or we might as well say there was this dude because the bastard got caught. Now this is actually one of the instances where Sony's shady privacy and security actually benefited something. There's this guy named Michael Stratton. I believe he was in Kansas. Yeah, he was in Kansas. Okay, so Michael Stratton on a PS3, fucking peasant. He had the PSN account as Susan14. Susan_14 was his gamer tag.
Why?
Okay.
Okay.
According to Sony, Stratton was reported to PlayStation Network multiple times for sending spam messages, basically asking about interest in child pornography.
With the name Susan14 and being a guy, then yeah.
So, I think basically what he was doing, I think he was kind of like fishing.
Catfishing.
No.
Fishing like younger kids, kind of basically like, because they...
He was trying to get them to send pictures?
I think he was kind of like sending pictures and inquiring about like child porn. Not be like, hey, you want some child porn, but hey, here's some nudes. Like, can I get some in return kind of deal? Because obviously when it's about child pornography, they can't go into specifics. But I think that's what this was about. But
So Sony didn't give this guy a trophy?
Now the Fourth Amendment. No. The Fourth Amendment you can read into it goes into the stuff about protects you from unreasonable search and seizure. So, okay. Stratton
protected this guy?
Stratton was no. Stratton was reported to PSN multiple times for sending spam messages asking about an interest in child pornography. So Sony went in and reviewed his account. So Sony basically went into this dude's shit and found a bunch of images of child pornography.
Oh, so they kind of did some vigilante work.
So Sony then shared the information that they found with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, the NCMEC. And then the NCMEC then reported to the FBI to get additional information about this dude and his IP and his email and all this stuff. So they got his email and his address, of course, because they're the FBI. They got his stuff online via subpoena. And then they got a warrant on his Kansas home and then discovered all this child pornography and busted this sick, twisted motherfucker.
Because they don't have any privacy laws.
Right. Now, him and his lawyer tried to sue the state of Kansas.
They're using it for good. I guess that's a good thing if they're using it for good.
Well, his attorney...
This is the first time I've ever done it.
Yeah, that's it.
His attorney figured he had ground to stand on to sue the state of Kansas for using illegally obtained evidence. The court in Kansas ruled that your PlayStation Network information is not protected by the Fourth Amendment.
Right. It's like
Microsoft's though.
But it's like throwing something in the garbage. If you throw something in the garbage, you're forfeiting your right to privacy to that thing. People can go through your garbage. It's out on the curb. It is not protected by law.
If Microsoft isn't doing it, you guys have to go home and delete a bunch of stuff from your account.
Not me.
No.
Besides, my account, your account. Yeah, I don't think you can get in trouble for tentacle erotica.
I'll look that up on my computer.
So
you look that up on you watch that on your computer. So
you have Xbox on your phone, the Xbox app.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then you still have something to worry about.
Right. And not only that, but
your nugget porn and all of that.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, it's all right there on that little handheld device.
Nugget porn. You guys got some free time? Type in nugget porn.
Oh God.
But
it's not McDonald's.
Yeah, it's not. Not any kind of nugget whatsoever.
So, I mean, generally, Sony takes fire for their security and privacy policies, but this time it actually led to fucking something good.
That's nice. I mean,
can you change your name now?
Yes, it's good.
I mean, most PlayStation enthusiasts are heavily involved in hentai and tentacle erotica, so that doesn't involve real people half the time. So they're pretty innocent in that sense.
Yeah, well, you said they like the little.
They like drawings and CGI.
Lolicon.
Yeah, you said...
No, I refuse to get into Lolicon. Like, that's just... If you're in a Lolicon and you're watching this podcast, fuck you. This message is approved by 2Dudes1Show. So...
And guest.
And guest.
You don't even know what it is.
Don't even know what it is.
It's like,
no idea.
It's like...
Nah.
You told us what it was already once.
It's like anime. It's like hentai, but...
It's like the child porn of hentai.
Yeah, it's the child porn of hentai.
That's not necessary.
Yeah, it's not necessary at all. So, bag of dicks, anyone?
After the bag of dicks, can we do a reaction video with you two? With a special video that I received at work?
Yes. Okay. Is it safe for YouTube?
It's on YouTube. It's already on YouTube, so it would just be sharing YouTube video with YouTube people.
We'll play it on here.
So
you may have to leave the room so I can get it set up and then reaction.
All right. Well, I'll have to piss after this bag of dicks.
Perfect.
Okay. Eat a bag of dicks. We got a bag of dicks for somebody.
This is also porn related.
This is also kind of porn related. And like I said, I don't go out of my way looking for these fucking stories.
Here's
I mind my own business and this fucking...
Here's why it's appropriate for our podcast. We're video games, but look at our name of our show. We based our name off of fucking porn. So we have to have at least...
terrible porn.
Yeah.
So, okay. This guy. This guy right here. He
kind of looks like you.
Yeah, he kind of looks like me. He's a couple skin tones off, and he's got hair and glasses.
And like 80 pounds heavier.
So, yeah. So, okay, this guy is a straight-up douchebag. And many of you may not know who this guy is. And I'm going to tell you about this guy. This guy is Randy Pitchford. And who this guy is, he's the president of Gearbox Games. So, I never thought I would fucking talk about it on this podcast because it was such a piece of shit. But this is about Battleborn. You know of Battleborn?
I've heard of it. I signed up for the beta and never played it.
You didn't miss much. It totally fucking flopped.
I heard it was better. It flopped, but I heard it was better than Overwatch.
Oh, bang, bang.
Uh-oh.
Shots fired.
Uh-oh.
There's a couple games that have been better than Overwatch.
It's definitely not more popular than Overwatch now.
It's definitely not.
I try to tell people this. You could literally shit in a bag and put the Blizzard name on it. That motherfucker
They
will
will
sell.
buy it. They will buy it.
So, anything with the Blizzard name on it, like, they need to start making, like, they need to release a game a year. They need to stop fucking around, man.
Right?
That would at least fund them for actually making a good game.
So, everybody knows Battleborn, huge failure. Okay? And
Came out
I
at the
recently...
time.
Compared to No Man's Sky, how bad was it?
Okay, I'll put it like this. I'll put it like this.
Guy.
When I was at Toys R Us the other day and I bought those stick box,
Hmm.
I walked through the gaming section and
all
Battleborn
Battleborn.
was brand new for $10.
Oh, damn.
Really?
That's bad.
$9.99.
You should have bought it.
I might buy it for $10.
Yeah. They have a story mode in it.
You get-
Everything.
If
It's
you,
like
get
a
it,
full
if you get it
complete
back
game.
in 30 days, then you get your money back.
$10.
Okay, look.
They'll be like,
Yeah.
"Oh wait, no, we don't want Battleborn back. We
Battleborn-
have a clause in our return policy. You can't return
Battleborn has touched shit that No Man's Sky did and such. Huge failure. One of the only games in history to drop fucking player base during the initial release window. So while this game was still hot off the press, it dropped like player base. So and now let's not.
Hold on,
No.
what does that mean exactly? Does that mean before it was released, it had more population when it was after release? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about like during the initial week
That's
or two.
possible. Yeah.
During the initial week or two of release.
That's every game. Wouldn't that be every game though?
No, like,
like
dropped
it just, like,
tremendously. Like
then Overwatch came
fell
out and
the
it was
fucking
just...
off. Like dude went to No Man's Sky. Dude went to current No Man's Sky numbers in the first fucking week his game released. So now he's not really a fucking slouch. Dude has mad skill. Okay,
Right?
He's been a part of the gaming industry for a very long time. But he has earned a bad rep over the years for attacking critics for his failed games, and then lying about the quality of his projects.
What failed games has he had though?
Battleborn's a failed fucking game.
Yeah, but before, isn't this the Borderlands dude though?
Yeah, it is a Borderlands guy. He's the president of Gearbox.
Yeah, so I mean,
he's not the Borderlands guy. He's the president of the company.
okay, well they put out Borderlands. I mean, he's got.
Borderlands.
Yeah, but okay, he has a history of providing like false information on his projects, hyping them up, overhyping them.
Just tell the people what he did. So get to what he did. So that's why we're giving him the bag.
He actively attacks critics on social media.
Everyone knows
about his games. Okay, so just last week he comes out on Twitter and tweets.
I don't need a beer.
And tweets that
please, thank you.
That people are letting him in on this little thing that's a Battleborn Rule 34 on Reddit. He just says reports tell him. So okay, what the Battleborn Rule 34 is basically a Reddit thread of Battleborn pornography. Now, me and Strange touched on this the other week when we did our Pornhub stats. And there was a tremendous number of fucking Pornhub hits for Overwatch porn.
Okay.
The chick diva, she's all over the place, sucking this and that and this. Okay, so now we were kind of ahead of the curve on this fucking bit because we reported on it right here on this podcast that Overwatch was getting a ridiculous amount of hits on Pornhub.
Way too many.
Pornhub. So was this douchebag Randy Pitchford tuning in? Probably not. But in that sense, we were ahead of the game. So this Reddit Battleborn Rule 34 contains hand-drawn pornography of Battleborn characters, but only from the same few members.
Yeah, I didn't know where to put it.
So, like I said, you go into the Rule 34 Battleborn thing on Reddit. Battleborn porn. Okay, now
he jerked off to it.
He's got a history of lying and bullshitting his way to try to like hype up his projects.
Did you
Battleborn fell on his fucking face. Maybe this asshole saw our podcast and saw how much fucking hype Overwatch porn was getting. Now, Overwatch, multiple Game of the Year awards. I don't agree with which, but multiple Game of the Year awards, Best Shooter awards, popping out the fucking ass for Blizzard on this Overwatch game, and it's got a porn following. I know multiple cosplay girls on my Instagram.
This is what people are getting down with.
Yeah, that's Overwatch porn, dude.
But that's a girl. That's a female character with what appears to be
no. Let's keep it YouTube friendly.
This is what people are getting down with.
So this is what they are getting down with. Now, being that the gaming community knows of this fucking douchebag and his former lies and bullshit and overhyped shit, they start trolling the shit out of him on fucking social media. Okay? So after like 24 hours of constantly trolling this guy, the Battleborn porn Reddit disappears. It was him. It had to be him.
He did it.
It was a failed project of his. He noticed all the hype that Overwatch was getting. Well, what does Overwatch have that Battleborn doesn't?
He was trying to grab that.
Porn. Porn. So maybe let's develop some Battleborn porn, and we'll see if it's going to re-hype my fucking $9.99 at Toys R Us game.
Hey, I mean, if the game flopped like that, maybe he designed the whole game around just doing that, and then he's like, well, these are some cool characters. Let's make an actual game about it.
Either way, he failed. He got trolled, and then the Reddit disappeared. Okay, it's got to be him. He's got a history of doing this fucking shit. I'm not amused by it. I didn't even get to see the Battleborn porn before it was taken down. I was trying to take a gander at it.
Oh, God.
I'm not gonna lie, I won't knock it till I try it, okay? And some of this Overwatch shit that's on the fucking interwebs, I'm not disappointed at. I will tell you that. Search Battleborn Rule 34. So, needless to say, Randy Pitchford, dude, you're really hurting your fucking image, man. You don't gotta fucking lie. If your game's trash, accept it's trash, move on, make a better one. You got Borderlands coming. You got it. So, Randy, eat a bag of dicks, dude. Eat a bag of dicks. And this goes right in line with the same old tradition that we have here at 2Dudes1Show. When we get somebody that's dealing some bullshit in the gaming industry, we're going to send them a bag of dicks. So we're going to head to our friends right after this episode's done streaming. We're going to head right to our friends at ruindays.com. And if you're not familiar, obviously you guys watching, you're familiar with this by now, but passive aggressive, all the rage nowadays. Somebody's fucking did you wrong and you want to get back at them in a fucking creative way. All kind of shit to ruin a motherfucker's day. Glitter everywhere envelope. Looks like an important document when you open it up. Pow. Glitter all over the fucking place. Yeah.
That's the best.
So, spring-loaded glitter bomb. This is another fucking good one. Always enjoy this. You can see the little gif here.
The bag of dicks are actually edible.
Yeah.
So, they are actually edible.
So that's like it's like when you compliment somebody, but you also insult them at the same time. It's
yeah.
Like, here's some free candy. But it's a bag of dicks.
There's smelly poop in a box.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're all
There's
good.
the box of sand when you open it, sand falls out of it. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's
but since we announce who we send it to every week, we've been advised not to do anything with the bag of dicks.
Spring-loaded smelly poop bomb is sold out currently.
It's sold out.
Hold on. Tom, I got a question for you. How the fuck did they do porn with these here characters?
You can do porn with anything, man. It's all about what floats your boat.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, maybe her there. And
have you not played Overwatch?
Me?
I played Overwatch.
There's a few female characters.
No, I'm talking about...
that's
Battleborn?
Battleborn. Oh, I don't have no idea.
It's basically Overwatch with a story.
But that's our friends at ruindays.com. All of this shit is available to send. Like I said, we've been advised not to send anything but the bag of dicks. Which is fine by me.
Why does it matter if it's anonymous? I mean, we're not
because we're announcing it. Okay,
anonymous.
so say we want to send a glitter bomb.
We're announcing it.
Okay, and we're on YouTube. I mean, not really anybody who matters is watching us anyway. I mean, you all matter. Not saying it like that, but I mean, we're not getting 1,000 views. Yeah. We're not a global or fucking...
They're not going to shut you down because you send a bag of dicks or a smelly poop bomb to somebody.
But since we do have a YouTube show and we do announce, hey, Phil, hey, Gearbox, you're getting a bag of dicks. God forbid, in today's world of being fucking offended by everything, if we send a glitter bomb and somebody opens it and fucking glitter gets in their eyes, they can then claim that they're fucking half blind or some shit.
Good. The testimonial on that screen is fantastic right now. Just if you do want to use Ruin Days, and it says the poop in a box was more like diarrhea, but that just made it even better. that came from Jesse. Those, if there's just somebody out there that you need to.
That's fucked up. I sent a spring-loaded glitter box. I sent a spring-loaded box of glitter to my wife. We live in the same house. I don't know why. I don't know. Fuck I did
that. That's fantastic. So yeah, if you want to ruin somebody's day, go to ruindays.com.
Definitely. You'll definitely have fun with that.
Yeah.
Where?
Outside of this, I have a bag of dicks that I've been wanting to send to a certain somebody, but I have, like, somehow I just know that this bitch will just, like, be so butthurt that she will investigate this to the T until she tracks it down to me.
Yeah, so let's, you don't put it in the video. You send it without mentioning who this person is.
So, Randy Pitchford, you're getting a bag of dicks, man. Courtesy 2Dudes1Show and our guest Brian. And that's on the way to you, so keep an eye out for that.
It's nice. It pops up at the bottom. It says somebody sent. Look, it's telling you when people are sending bag of dicks or spring-loaded glitter.
That's
fun enough right there.
There's a bag of this is the United States. There's a bag of dicks sent every 2 minutes.
How many bag of dicks do you think Trump has gotten?
Spring-loaded glitter. They probably screen those.
Oh, I'm sure they do. But I'm saying, how many do you think people have tried to send to the White House already?
Probably a lot.
He probably has. He could feed all of Ethiopia with the bags of dicks that he's got.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Hey, that's a lot of bags of dicks.
You got Bernie Sanders come out. We will not stop fighting until there's a bag of dicks in every living room.
I don't like Bernie Sanders.
I love Bernie Sanders. I don't like socialism, but I think Bernie Sanders is generally a nice dude. So, I mean, is that all we got video game related?
You talked about. I'm trying to think of anything else I thought of. Any more release dates or anything we know about coming out?
I do know Injustice 2.
There is a big one. There's a big one. You know Injustice. Horizon Zero Dawn. We haven't talked about that. Maybe we should save that for next week. That's coming out soon.
Yeah, we might as well save that because that's going to be the Pony's best shot at taking down Xbox.
Yeah.
We'll wait till it comes out.
I'm buying it. So,
are you?
Yeah, I'm buying it.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
I ain't got time to play that right now.
I have a lot of games I have to play. I have to play Final Fantasy. That's the one I want to start soon. I'm almost done Watch Dogs. Like, I almost beat it.
Weren't you knocking me when I was talking about Horizon Zero Dawn the other day?
No, I said no.
You said I was going to be really disappointed in it.
Oh, you're going to be disappointed in it.
Oh, okay.
But
you're going to buy it.
I'm going to buy it.
Okay.
You're going to be disappointed because of the developer who makes it.
The story's
not
going
to be that good.
Well, fuck. By the time you get to fucking Final
That's what the whole game is, though.
It could be their
story, man.
It could be their redemption. Other companies have done that.
They've made like 5 kill zones, and none of them have been good.
5? Yeah, fuck Killzone. Like, all right, look, if you're a fucking pony boy, and you're talking shit constantly on Halo 5, where the fuck is your console's exclusive shooter? Where the fuck is Killzone?
Uncharted is their exclusive shooter. They have multiplayer.
Okay, if Uncharted is your exclusive shooter, you got some fucking problems. I don't care how many copies that shit sold.
Yeah, but then they could say they'll come back and say, "Well, where's your exclusive story game?"
Scalebound?
No, it would be Quantum Break.
We
if
do.
You're doing your sign out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the sign out yet. I will let you do the reaction video. Is it on YouTube?
Me and him have to get out of the room.
I mean, you can stay if you want, but it'll spoil a little bit.
Oh.
So I just need to find. Hold on.
We need to talk about Fat Gamer.
Fat Gamer?
Didn't you want to talk about him this week?
We can talk about fat.
You want to show something like?
Oh God, Fat Gamer's awesome.
I like Fat Gamer too.
I still don't know what he fucking.
Why are you putting bumping uglies on? Or you're just saving it?
Yeah, I'm just.
Should just show his. We'll save Fat Gamer. He's gonna be around for a while.
Yeah, we'll save Fat Gamer. He's still coming out with some new shit.
Yeah, he comes out. So Fat Gamer, we need to tell Brian who Fat Gamer is. He's a YouTube gaming guy, kind of like us, but he's like this fat guy.
Okay.
And he has his friend.
Hence Fat Gamer.
They ride around in the car
Getting cheeseburgers.
and get cheeseburgers and White Castle, and they talk shit about other people's podcasts. That's what their podcast is about. And it's hilarious. 'Cause they're all all fat and like, yeah, we're just fucking driving around. We're going to White Castle. We can get some burgers. We're going to take down this motherfucker's podcast. And they're just talking shit about everybody. It's hilarious.
All right.
And he's got like a real, he's got a real deep voice. Like he sounds like an R&B star. Like one of them R&B, like Marvin Gaye's. Like, yeah, man, I'm too dumbed down.
Don't look at it. You're gonna ruin
I haven't
it.
seen it. Wait, oh. That's content warning. Just proceed.
Yeah, it's not.
Whoa, is that safe?
Oh,
It's on YouTube right now.
We don't need to play it on here.
All right.
We don't need to play it. We can
So
just
you can
watch.
just do your reaction.
Or we can play it on here after we react to it. Or
Wait,
just
is
play
there
it.
nudity?
You can see a butt. That's it.
Nah, that's fine for YouTube. So yeah, no, we can do
Screen
it.
capture it.
Yeah, go up
Window,
to yeah.
just drag that.
Drag
up.
it
You
up.
want it in the window?
Yep.
All right.
All right.
All right. Here you go. I want to see your reaction though, because there's a shout out to Randall at Wegmans. He showed me this video. He watched it probably 20 times.
Randall's getting fired.
It was not on the clock. It was after he was clocked out, so it's all good. It's not safe for work, but it's safe for YouTube.
Wegmans does not promote nor condone this activity.
All
This
right.
may not necessarily be the opinion of Wegmans employees.
We were just shopping together, All right, so here you go.
I work at Shopper, so.
Just twerking it, and then just.
Oh, what was that?
Wait, hold on.
Wait, no, unmute it. What the fuck is that?
Oh shit!
Oh man, no, what have you done? What have you done? Wait, I gotta see his reaction to it. Bring it back
All
up.
right.
Bring it
I don't know. This is a reaction video to a reaction video.
Follow what
Wait,
you
this
want.
reaction
And
video
that
insertion.
shit'll really ruin your day.
Wait, how do I do this? It won't go up. Oh, it's already.
Yeah, it's up. It's up.
Oh no!
After watching it, and I'm thinking to myself, what is the life lesson?
The life lesson.
What is the universe trying to teach you? I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was disgusting. I just want to know, what would you do in that situation? And what do you think the life lesson is?
I want to know what
I would
happens
really like to know what
next.
you think about that.
Oh man.
I don't want to see what's coming up next. This is no. All right.
Yeah, get that over there. Those are some titties.
All right.
This may be our last episode.
I know those been out there. Your viewer count jumped up a little bit. But I think we need to put.
Is that what you do in your free time?
Like I said, it was shown to me by a coworker.
So hold on.
But
Hold on. So
No
what
pun
do
intended.
you do in that situation? Like, do you just like?
This podcast just took a turn for the worse. Oh man, yeah, we can check your channel out, man. Oh my god! Shout out to AW Gaming. As long as you're not a spam account.
Nah, he's not. He typed that in. You
Yeah.
can't spam on these. But oh my god,
Dude,
what do you do?
this is the
If,
late.
if you're in the strip club and that happens to you, what do you do?
I
What
don't
is your
know,
course
like,
of action?
and this is the case too.
Do you punch her? Like, did you just like? Is that a good Like,
I think the first question is,
did it get in her mouth?
It did get in her mouth.
it definitely got in her mouth.
If you watch a closer, it does get in her mouth. Now, where it came from, that's the other question.
What do you mean where it came from?
There's 2 holes down there. It could have been some really runny stuff, or it could have just been some pee. I don't know. But it shot out of there like a
shit.
It looked like shit.
This is like 2Dudes1Show. Okay, we're keeping our names. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now, if you do take the time to look that up and go down to the comments, some people say that there's a water balloon tucked inside that pops. So
tucked inside where?
That didn't look like water though.
That was damn near a full bare ass.
It looked, yeah. Well, I mean, there's holes down there, and you can put things
Just
up.
put
You can put a balloon full of cocaine in there. Why not a balloon full of water?
Water.
I'm just saying, it's
a
possibility.
Like,
but if you're sticking a balloon full of whatever up your shit just to spray it on somebody, that's just rude.
That is rude. I'm not gonna argue that point. That is rude.
It looked like shit to me. I thought she
dude, you totally mind fucked me. Like, you pulled that out of left field, dude. I don't even remember what. Didn't we have something to do before that?
No, you were about to do your sign off, and I was like, you got to do that reaction video first. That was your last thing. You had your other video up here.
We should probably cut. We're gonna cut this. There's a couple videos we have to cut out of our podcast because we need to do it. So we'll cut this one out because that's fun.
Just you can cut the end out if you want.
Play that video again.
It's on YouTube.
I know.
Can you do a disclaimer
play it right
so you
now.
have to be 18?
Play it right now. No,
I already got out of it.
Oh god damn it!
Yeah, no, we're signing off. We're signing off. This is Master
close up view of this.
Oh, you can watch after the show. No big deal. You can watch it all you want. I'll send it to you.
He's probably going to take care of himself later. So, as always, I'm Master Chang Ho.
And I'm Don't Pay for Strange.
And special guest,
B to the Ryan.
B to the Ryan. So, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed our fuckery. Actually, that feels kind of good. I'm just going to cut.
Everything I do, I have to do excessively. Give me a taste, I turn into a fiend. It's all or nothing, man. I've got no in between. I'm out of control, I got no accountability. Woe is me, I'm a victim of my own mentality. Straight bent, 7 nights out of the week. I only put the bottle down when it's time to go to sleep. I wake and bake, twist up the whole 8, blow it straight to the face with no thought to the waist. I'm a gluttonous man when I'm sitting in the black, and when I blow it all, I'm steady scheming how to get it back. And tell me why no drink can quench this thirst of mine. It's insatiable. I eat my fill and I'm never full. And I try, Lord, I try, but there's just no escape. Cause every vice that I put down leaves another one right in its place. I guess I'm cursed with an addicted personality. Everything I do, I have to do excessively. Give me a taste, I turn into a fiend. It's all or nothing, man, I've got no in between. Put it all on black and hope for the best. It's in fate's hands now, there's no time to double guess. The wheels start spinning for a minute, I'm alive and then I'm broke again. I have begun to realize one day my sins will pick up their pace. The music that I write, I will one day face. Tomorrow's burden has no place in the light of this day. I'm in denial and I wouldn't have it another way. And tell me when I'll ever feel this free again. The older we get, the more we obsess. The things that we own begin to own us. I live for the moment, try not to act my age. Social norms make such a confining cage. We're on borrowed time, and I have come to find I am cursed with an addictive personality. Everything I do, I have to do excessively. Give me a taste, I turn into a fiend. It's all or nothing, man, I've got no in between. Well, An addictive personality. Everything I do, I have to do excessively. Give me a taste, I turn into a fiend. It's all or nothing, man, I've got no in between. I'm cursed with an addictive personality. Everything I do, I have to do excessively. Give me a taste, I turn into a fiend. It's all or nothing, man, I've got no in between.
You know, I'm sitting there after watching that, and I'm thinking to myself, what is the life lesson?